Believe we're good to go, Cello?
Yeah. Um, we should be live.
Should be Leve.
Yeah. Should indeed.
All right. Hello again. I apologize for it being another month, but listen, I'm having to deal with stuff outside of it, and I want to make sure that every session is at least solid, rather than you know. I don't want to just throw shit together last minute. I like to have stuff planned. Actually, have an idea of what I'm going to have you guys do, rather than wake up one morning and just say I'm gonna have them fight. I don't know, a shark. That's all that session is, a shark.
And still, we're gonna ruin your plans.
Somehow, but
Yeah.
last time, the party exited their their year-long training session, month-long for the rest of the world, and have made it to Ghost City finally. Well, the town. And let me get the actual name really quick so I'm not a dumbly dum-dum. Where the fuck's
Also known as the place that Simon refuses to leave from now on.
where the fuck's my map? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I dragged it down
We'll
closer
have
here.
to drag him out by force when we leave.
Yep.
You will.
Oh, I just noticed that button. That would have been helpful a while ago. Kamon Town is it? But and y'all did some investigation. Learned that you were all supposed to be guests of the seemingly of the gym leader, though you have not met them yet, as they are according to their butler that was very much just an actual skeleton, they were taking a nap at the time. You know, naps are important. But uh after some of the party ended up meeting some of the Elite Four members and having a quick training session with them. Gamma having most of the bones in his body broken, but don't worry, he still had his favorite bone. That one was unbroken. It was like the
Oh,
only one unbroken, but it
his
was
favorite
broken.
bone.
Yeah, it was like one of his arm. It was like one of his arms. It was the only thing left at the end. But after all of that and a interesting encounter with a seemingly an undead Milotic that has explained that some stuff is going down and they need a little bit of help. So the party was given some money and time to prep and went around looking at shops, buying some TMs that they have found, including a shop that is entirely run by ghosts that sells things that are dead.
Simon nearly cries in happiness here.
I know. I know. But I believe after the last time, all the prep work was done. So all that is left is any final preparations that need to be done and the party going out into the forest.
Can you remind me which TMs we bought?
I believe Cello has a few of them that you guys bought, and I think you bought all of the forgotten moves except for illusory wall. So I need to pull this stuff up.
Yeah, I need to get also what they're called so I can get
Yeah.
into.
There was Dissonant Whispers, which was psychic, Chaos Aura, which was dark, Neurotoxin, which is poison slash psychic, Earth Shatter, which was ground, and you could not afford the last one. So all of them except the last two.
You put all the names in that chat or something.
Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Accidentally capitalized the H. Whatever.
Oh, I'm not muted anymore. It's that boy.
Write those into the TM's list.
Hmm. And you guys will learn what they do if you decide to teach them to anyone.
I think we were told like vaguely what some of them.
Yeah, you were
New
told
ones.
vaguely, but
Yeah, we have an idea.
get the actual like
Also
full
depends.
move description.
I have
Which
their descriptions in my notes.
do we know which of our Pokemon that can learn what?
You have no fucking clue.
Cool.
It is a case of try and put something near it and see if see if they try and eat the CD.
Oregon, can you eat the CD? And I hand them the neurotoxin CD.
Yeah, well, that's just Porygon. They'll eat it regardless.
I know.
Can't Porygon just read all the discs?
I mean, yeah,
That sounds like a crazy something.
yeah,
What
but
the
if they
fuck?
can't learn the move, they can't really figure out what it does.
Yeah, these are ancient TMs, Wayne. They don't exist anymore. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, they were moves
Oregon
that
doesn't have that data.
since died out.
Yeah.
So even because he can't, because he doesn't know the, it's because he doesn't know the data that he can't read the disc. Correct.
It's not that he does that he can't read it. It's that he can't get any. Pori can't get any more information than you guys already know, unless it's a move they can learn.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and teach it neurotoxin.
Let me quickly check here to see if this will work because I have stuff written here.
But we have move names.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've
we
thrown
we
them in
know
chat.
all the.
And you know the typings.
It's in the. Well, I guess you're not in the. Yeah, they're in the chat.
Yeah, Dissonant Whispers is Psychic, Chaos Aura is Dark, Neurotoxin is Psychic Poison, and Earth Shatter is Ground.
You said Chaos Aura is dark.
Yes.
I'll see if Van can learn Chaos Aura.
Does he have tutor points available for it?
Oh,
With the TM,
where do I see his tutor points?
bottom of the sheet,
Very bottom.
very bottom. He
Remaining
would,
tutor points 6.
yeah. So he would. It would take a single tutor point, and it would count as one of his 6 moves.
Oh shit. What is it? Special, physical? What does it do?
Well, here's fun. Is that I have to reveal what Chaos Aura does.
Oh, okay.
So give me a minute. I'll get it written up and get that to you. Just a second.
I did it.
I did it?
You said the neurotoxin was psychic poison type.
Yes.
Um. Hmm. I'm trying to think of the move types most of my Pokemon already know, and I don't think the majority of them can learn that.
Cello, sadly, Pori ejects the disc. Sorry, father. Can't learn this.
Oh no.
At least I
Uh,
can't.
What about if I get her to try and eat dissonant whispers?
Just slowly inserting CDs to see which one reads
Come on,
what.
one of them will work.
Listen, Pori can run Doom. This should be fine.
Pori can run Doom. Know what? No, maybe I should let Pori have neurotoxin. They are capable of running Doom.
Pori could probably also just run Pong on it.
You know what? Actively, I will let Pori learn neurotoxin. I'll let Pori
Oh,
learn neuro.
Pong.
Do you want Pori to learn neurotoxin?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, then make sure to mark down that tutor point used
Yep.
and choose what you want replaced.
Yes. I mean, if it's psychic
Ninja,
poison, I'm
can-
probably just gonna replace hidden power and unteach
Ninja,
that.
can
Considering-
Pori run Crisis?
You guys haven't tried. But remember, Porygon's only in Porygon 2 right now. Maybe if they were a Porygon Z, maybe they could run
Oh,
Crisis.
true.
I see.
Yeah, but I'll probably unteach hidden power, considering hidden power is poison for Pori, and now I'm getting a psychic poison move.
Mhm.
So that's probably what
Okay.
I'll
All right.
Oh, for sure. That sounds like a fantastic idea.
do.
Oh yeah, you guys did go on a hidden power spree.
Yeah, we did. And Pori's is poison.
If you're unlearning hidden power, then you won't need to remove a extra tutor point because you're unlearning a TM move to replace it with a new TM move.
Yeah. That's what I'm
I
doing.
think there's 2 people on my team that could learn the moves. And that would be Biel's and or Hatena. But I don't think I want to replace anything for Hatena currently. Can Biel's learn Neurotoxin or the Chaos Aura one?
Give me a moment, considering I'm having to write Chaos. Put Chaos Aura in Wayne's sheet right now.
That's fine.
You know what? I'll put the rest of this in a moment, but I'll throw this out for you guys so you understand.
Let's see. Range emanation to what the fuck?
It exists as a field around the user.
Bro, I got domain expansion, the move?
Give me a moment. I
No.
forgot to also put its concentration. So
Oh, okay.
You know what this is? This is just Jigna's fucking
yeah,
Chaos Aura.
yeah, it is. What do you think I got from Austin?
Oh.
Oh yes.
Well,
Welcome to
that's-
Wild Magic, baby.
that's gonna be interesting.
You have no idea what these effects do because
I
they're
don't know how I feel about
all
that.
unique.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to fuck around and find out.
I mean, hey, you never know. It could be helpful. And I will say,
True.
this is there is more helpful stuff on this. It's about even on helpful and harmful.
Mm.
So this Emanation 2, is that like it's a box, so like anything 10 feet in the air above it?
Yeah,
10 feet below?
it's a It's Paladin Aura, Austin. It's a 10-foot Paladin Aura.
Amazing. This one was what, dark? I need to know
Yes.
if my Sandy Gas can learn this.
Sandy Gas sadly cannot.
That is so sad.
And just to show you guys, yes, there are 20 different effects.
Ah,
Oh, hey,
I
look,
see.
crit 20.
And now I will quickly go over to Pori and give him some neurotoxin. Just a little bit of neurotoxin.
Ori is slowly becoming GLaDOS.
Just a tiny bit of
Tiny,
neurotoxin.
tiny bit of neurotoxin. Never hurt anyone.
You're gonna get a potato one of these days. Keep it.
One of these days, I'm gonna be given a potato. Oh, and you're right too. I will have to keep it. Who knows? I might need it in the future.
Okay. There we go.
Chicks to
Oh, wait, I
talk.
need to. There, I re-clarified it because I accidentally left. There you go.
What neurotoxin? Either sucking or poison damage. Sucking to automatic poison damage from this poison. The poison target's turn. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
And it is a
Very
scene
cool.
2 though,
Scene
so
2,
it does
yeah.
not have. So it has a lower frequency because of its effect.
Yeah, that is completely
A
understandable.
lot of these are either daily or seen. I will inform you now.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Dissonant Whispers, I
Oh,
think,
awesome.
is the only one that is not. I think because that's EOT.
Can my bat learn neurotoxin?
Look at his.
I will
Let me
be
look
on
at
my
his
computer
stuff.
in just a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, in game as in the void. We'll miss him. You know what? You know what, Austin? Sure, the bat can cause a little bit of neurotoxin.
Can my bat learn neurotoxin?
Possibly.
Bat Brothers! Bat Brothers!
You guys have a lot of poisons and psychics in the party,
We
so
do, yeah.
the neurotoxin is pretty common of a move.
Yeah. Have fun dealing with it, Nimba. You made this.
I know. Don't worry, it's fine. Smile.
Okay.
This is
But
just
yeah,
one of those things as a DM that, hey, if I give it to you guys and you're allowed to use it, I'm allowed to use it.
Exactly.
I mean,
Besides,
true.
it has a lower frequency. It isn't that strong of a damaging move.
Yeah, it's only what that it's damage based on 6.
Yeah.
Look, the question I'm
It can only
concerned
affect
about,
one target.
I have something that causes an additional effect on poisons. So I just want to know, does that qualify as triggering it, considering it says they become poisoned?
Let me see here. I don't know. I'm trying to see what you mean by
I'm
what
assuming it's like
affects
Venoshock,
poison.
essentially.
Oh, if it's something like that, then if it says as long as this target has poison, it counts as poison for all but the damage of the poison condition.
Okay, cool. So it would trigger then. That's
It's
cool.
basically it is basically poison. It just doesn't deal damage like poison.
Yeah, it's more like
Mm.
it's like a
It's more of a control poison than a damaging poison.
yeah, it's like it leaves them like stunned, like paralyzed, basically, in a way.
Well, you
Instead of
hope.
like, well, not like the actual paralyzed condition, but like stunned or whatever you want to say, like they like not moving potentially.
Mhm. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Neurotoxin has been learned by pretty much everything that
Yeah.
can learn it right now.
Now, next on the block, I guess I'll try and see if any of my things can learn Earth Shatter. So I'll try my Arcanine and my Wolf. If any of them can learn
Uh,
Earth Shatter.
Let me see here.
Garura and-
Garuru can,
Ooh.
and both of them can. Both of them can.
Ooh, okay. Let me see which one I want to try teasing into first, just so I can see like what it does and all that. Anyone
Mhm.
of these that have like, I guess there's a lot of moves I don't use on Garuru that much. I'll try and teach it to Garuru.
Okay. Then
He does have 3
I'll
tutor
show
points
Earth Shatter
available,
for
so
you
he
guys.
is chilling. I'll get to the bottom of these moves.
There we go. There's Earth Shatter, Cello. And for everyone else, there you go.
Verse 2. Use a smash their fist into the ground, causing the earth itself to shatter and become nigh impassable. High area of burst counts as difficult terrain for 3 rounds. Ooh. Ooh.
So it's a little on the weaker in damage, but it has the effect of being able to create difficult terrain.
Yes. Yes, it
Hmm.
does.
Interesting.
Very interesting. I'll, in a similar fashion, I'm gonna get rid of the Tia move that I have in Bulldoze for this.
Okay.
Difficult terrain
A
equal
very
yes?
similar
Question mark?
fashion.
I still find it very funny that somehow Longway ended up with Hidden Power Dragon.
It is very,
I've
it
been
is
I've been
very
scrolling
funny.
through and I've been looking at everyone's hidden powers that
It
they
is,
taught.
it is very funny, isn't it?
And the fact that somehow Tit Duck got the opposite of its typing as hidden power.
Yes.
Man's a fire type, got hidden power water.
If you really think about it, it just makes sense.
It does. It does just
Yep.
make sense.
Yep. It just makes perfect sense actually.
Right, but when you said think about it, like, what are you thinking about that makes sense there?
Exactly. You're
Yeah,
meant to think
you're
about
right,
it, but
though.
not too hard. You know what I mean?
No, that's what I'm asking. If I knew what you meant, what would you be asking?
You know.
Now that you said you know a few times, I do know.
See? Told you. Oh Lord. My back is in shambles, bro.
Same.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, it's okay.
But
I'm
Gamma,
just
you can
getting
see
From all
the
those back shots.
descriptions.
Yeah, we've not
You can
found out
see
what
the
the shadow
descriptions of
does.
three of the four special TMs that you guys
I
got
don't.
last time.
Yeah, I don't think I'll
Yes.
have anything that can learn dissonant whispers. Well, someone
I'm
else will have
not
to find
sure
out
any
what
of
that
these
what that
moves
one does.
are good with my team. Let me. Oh, you know what? You know what? Can Banui, my lap mage,
Hmm.
learn neurotoxin?
Unfortunately, no.
Had to try. Had to try.
Understandable.
Everyone, 6 instances of neurotoxins, 6d6 a turn, Caleb.
That does seem kind of insane, no?
They does not stack.
Chaos Aura. Who would be able to learn Chaos Aura?
Good
I don't
question.
know. I catch a lot of Pokemon, but I only really have like the 6. And by the
Yeah.
6 I mean the 2. That's Tit Duck and then everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I really
Those
just
are the
made it to a
2 that I
TikTok solo
have.
one.
Hey, I fucking meant that shit, yo. Alright. Can Tit Duck
Oh,
learn
I
any of
wanted
these
to ask
moves
as well.
by chance? Sorry.
Oh, I'll wait. No, I'll wait. You were talking.
Yeah, is Tit Duck able to learn any of these moves by chance?
Tidduck? Not in his current state.
Word. I'm tucking that information away for later. Go ahead, Kai.
Right. Yeah. I wanted to ask if there's a couple of things. Could Popeye or Ursula learn Earth Shatter? I'm just thinking
You
it's heavy.
do
It's a weight
have
thing. Yeah.
you do have two mons that can learn it. It is neither of those two.
Bro, don't tell me it's 2 ground types.
It's a ground type move. What do you expect?
It's no utility for me. It's no utility. Um, that's tough. They'll learn it later.
I guess fucking I might as well try. Can Tori learn dissonant whispers?
Tori sadly cannot.
Okay. In that case, it's upon y'all to find out what that move does. Because none of mine can learn that.
Pori eats the disc. Comes out disc read error.
Unless somehow Long Way up Bloodwind can learn it. That would be the only chance I got.
I mean, what kind of typing do we think the move is?
We know it's psychic.
The
But
You're talking
obviously, I don't have a
about
psychic type because I'm a normal
Dissonant
type trainer.
Whispers?
Well, I just have to
Yes.
try.
I
That
see.
would be yeah. That sounds like an Austin thing. He has psychic types.
Can Lapamage learn Dissonant Whispers?
Lapmage? I need to look at its list again. Give me a moment.
No problem.
Lapmage. get back to you on that.
All
I'm
right.
checking something. I have to be sure on something.
Aye, Captain.
Listen, I don't know what I would replace, but like, if we're just trying to figure out what it does, can Haley use it?
Haley indeed can learn it. Would you like Haley to learn it?
Oh god, I don't even know what moves are on her at the moment. Sure, she can learn it. I'll have to take something off later.
Okay. Give me a moment then.
I kind of figured she might be able to because she already talks to people's minds, and it would
Also,
be funny if she now gets to whisper
yes, I mean,
whisper creepily into their minds.
she's also a psychic type, which is a bigger advantage than any of my Pokemon has. In that sense.
Excuse me.
Give me a moment. I quickly need to. There we go.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, oh yeah. Nah, that was worth learning. Not only suppress, but on a crit, I can just disable a move. I love disabling moves.
Yeah, it's pretty damn strong.
And it does damage. Like it's just great.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. These moves are uncommon and pretty strong. So, you guys spent all your little ghost tokens to acquire them, so you got them.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Now, is there any now that you guys have gone have gone through that? Is there any last prep work you guys want to do before going out into the forest and going to see what the fuck is up and what those shadow creatures that tried to kill you guys were?
I don't have anything.
No,
No.
I personally think we should just leave it alone. You know.
I mean, do you want to make the undead Milotic not happy with you guys?
Me personally,
No. We're going into that forest. You don't have a choice in this matter.
we're finding shit out, man. That's what we do. We're the finder outer stuff. Find shitter outer?
Find
Yep.
shitter outer. I'm
Okay, I don't know where I'm
We're
going
the
Bro,
with
cops.
this,
English is
but
your first
I'm just
language,
gonna-
dude.
I know this.
Um,
Listen, we're the cops. It's fine. We are the
Alright.
children of prophecy. We are the cops.
We are the cops.
Okay. If that is the case, then if everybody is ready, then I will move us to the map. As the party exits town, they are told the direction to the massive haunted forest. Because you're in Ghost Town, everything is haunted here.
Yeah, we're just told to go to the forest, not the massive haunted forest, because all of it is massively haunted. It's just the
Everything is
forest.
haunted. The town is haunted. The manor was haunted. The only thing that you're positive of right now is that all of you are currently not haunted.
Is the map
And we're
we're
not sure
given,
about
is that
Simon.
haunted?
Wow.
Possibly.
Correction, Simon is definitely haunted.
True. Simon is haunted. Everyone else isn't.
Well, I would argue that Wing's character is haunted.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, it is about now as you guys are exiting that you all get that at least White gets a call. He's getting a phone call. All of you are technically connected, so all of you are getting a phone call, but
Why
you
do
can
you have to
tell
say
that it's
something
going
solo?
to White.
What?
White, do you answer the phone?
I guess.
You pick it up, and before you even say hello, you quickly hear the sound of something getting crushed. Before your sister properly starts speaking. Sorry, something just jumped me. I want to check in on you. How are you doing, little brother?
I'm fine.
Good. Question. I got off the ship after all of you had already left. Are you guys by chance going into the forest at any time soon?
Maybe.
As we're stepping into the forest.
Well, if you are, stick to north. I met some people. They said that and after talking with one of them for a little bit, he wants to talk to you. Don't worry about me. I'm currently undergoing training. I'm figuring some stuff out. I'm good. At least for now.
Okay.
In White, you can hear some like some muffled speech going on in the background, and almost as if you're hearing boss music in the background, and your sister goes, oh, wait a minute, I didn't know that you could. Okay, I'll talk to you later, little brother. I'm currently about to engage in a fight. I'll be back. and is immediately just hung up. There was 100% someone or something just went into phase 2 of a boss fight.
Oh no.
I then.
I was gonna say, like, that's slightly concerning because she's just like stomped everything. I think our last phone call, she was actively fighting in the middle of like gang territory and was still having this pleasant conversation. But for her to go, oh wait, I gotta go.
But with that, the party enters into the forest. It is dark. It is cold. And, well, it's haunted, as was expected.
Does,
So, in other words, Simon feels right at home.
Exactly.
does Pori have a flashlight?
you just pull Pori out of the Pokedex, just lift her up, and mouth open, flashlight.
Yeah.
It works.
Hell yeah. Hey, we got light, guys.
That's nice.
But you guys are. It is very dark.
See. And
Listen,
Wayne's
you
sister
guys don't
told
have
us
to
to
worry about me
stay
because for
towards
once I
the
can't just
north
run off.
side.
Yeah, she said to hang up north because there were some people. There were some people up there.
I
And
see.
sorry, Austin, what were you saying?
For once, I can't just run off.
For once.
I follow Jade. That is what I do.
A few steps forward. Well, I mean, I
Fair,
guess that makes sense.
fair.
I have a flashlight, so I guess that makes sense.
Oh, damn.
Uh, anything over here? Just spider web.
These.
Give me just 1 second. Yeah, very large spider webs.
Oh, that's great.
You take a look and you can almost see something you can almost see something spider like just kind of dash in and out of your view.
I will leave that alone.
It seems just like a normal standard spider Pokemon, probably a Spinarak or something.
Hmm.
Just kind of vibing.
Yeah, I'll leave that to itself.
Are you afraid to check it out?
You can check it out.
No, I'm good. I was just asking.
Yeah.
Simon's just gonna pluck
Okay.
one of the
Are you
strands
afraid?
of the web.
No,
You
no,
do.
no. Of course not.
Yeah,
Surprisingly,
that's what I thought.
it stays pretty well together. It seems like the actual like spider thread is woven to the point where it could actually be harvested properly.
Harvested spider thread, you say?
Yes. And as you know, like properly woven spider thread, fucking very hard to break.
Simon has gotten distracted immediately. Ninja, what would I need to roll?
That would be a survival check.
Cool. I'm pretty sure I'm terrible at that. Could I do it in a different method?
What would you like to try?
I have a spider Pokemon. I want to summon my spider Pokemon and have it just, because it's a spider, unthread around and then just ball it up. So I have gotten a bunch of spider thread.
You're gonna have Sparky jump out and unweave some of the web.
Yeah, he'll unweave some in the corners so that we could just ball it up into a bunch of spider web, and I have spider thread.
Okay. It takes a little while, but it's done easily enough. You have a fairly like you have about a a like human fist sized ball of spider web. Spiders will remember this.
Huh?
I'm kidding.
Oh no.
I just immediately just saw on the top right of my screen just everyone disliked that.
The spiders will remember this. No, but I will need as you are doing this, I will need the party to make me perception checks. All of you.
I don't like the sound of that.
Well,
Cool, I can't do that, so
Yeah, I'll roll it for you. And considering Wayne is currently deafened, I'll probably have to for him as well.
a good old fat 11, which is actually not that horrendous, all things considered.
Watch this.
Baba boy.
I watched.
Y'all want to see
I
some
did
full
watch.
perception,
In fact,
lads?
I saw more than you did.
Trying to see some perception, lads.
I see what you did there.
We're rolling perception, lads?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me roll perception with the lads.
Oh my
'cause
god, Gamma's
Simon
fucking
is-
glasses
see
on.
the 9th dimension.
Ah!
Oh,
Okay.
leave
Well,
some seeing for the rest of us.
well,
No.
I'm still in the
So-
8th dimension. I'm sorry.
Surprisingly, all of you pass.
Oh,
Oh, let's go.
Okay, well
John,
now I
you
feel
you
useless.
beat, because this is an easy enough perception roll, at least for this first one.
First thing is I'm the most
As
talented person you've ever seen, is what you're saying.
Oh please.
That's basically
as
what he's saying.
you all, as you all are, of course, well, you're in a probably haunted forest. You're keeping your wits about you. As you all feel a very creeping sensation down your back. White, this feels oddly familiar to you.
Like an ego?
No.
No.
You feel like you remember this feeling, but it's been like you don't even know how many years. Probably when you were like a baby, since you felt like this kind of impending dread.
I activate my ego.
So you ego right now?
Yeah.
You critical art?
Yeah.
Okay. You do so.
Mhm.
And you feel that dread waver off a bit.
Okay.
The party feels like whatever was watching you guys now knows that you guys won't be easy pickings. So it's no longer seeing you guys as as an easy meal.
If
Hmm.
this was my chance to get an undead Galvantula, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, not an undead Galvantula.
I'm just gonna say
You
to the
it
party.
felt Simon, I will tell you now, it felt like it didn't feel very strong. If anything, it was probably like a stage 1 barely powerful Pokemon at all. It didn't feel very powerful.
Well, my sister was right about being careful. There's definitely something hunting people in here.
I'm sure it's just the wind.
No, I don't think so.
Ninja, we're in a undead forest, or well, a creepy ass forest where there's already we know there's at least spiders, which means there's likely other bug type Pokemon. A tier 1, if this was my goddamn Ninjask, but
No,
my
Austin.
I would have been so
You
upset.
think
You
I
don't
would
understand.
Austin, you think that I'm cruel enough to to remove giving you the chance for a Pokemon you want? Believe me. I'm
But the
not that
spiders will remember
I'm not
this.
that evil of a person. I'm evil, but not that evil.
Anyways, I will go back to Jade.
But the dread doesn't fully dissipate. It's more like whatever was watching you is now like doing more so at a distance because it knows it can't. It can't just go out and fight you guys.
Mm.
Can I get Staravia to look up like look around to have a perception check from the air kind of view?
If you want to pull out Staravia, then yeah, it can take a bird's eye view if you want.
Yeah, like an air perception check.
Yeah, have the Staravia roll perception.
That's not great.
Staravia looks around and it comes back down. You've had this Staravia for a long while at this point. You understand its tells. It's not scared. That's not the right word. It's
Is it on
more
edge?
unnerved. Like it saw something and it is like, what the fuck is that? Kind of feeling.
What the fuck is even that?
Do I get a sense? Does he let me know what direction that I'm needing to watch for?
He looks around everywhere.
Oh.
Listen,
All directions.
only
It's just
person
whatever.
comfortable here is
It
me.
just is a feeling of this whole place is unnerving.
I mean, Jade isn't comfortable, but he's also not uncomfortable. It's just kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Listen,
White,
that's because Jade grew up with me.
Yeah, Jade doesn't really give a shit.
White, as you guys are now
He's seen worse.
properly in here, I do need you to make me a perception check.
Wait, all
You
of us again?
yourself.
13.
No, just white.
Just one.
You've kind of gotten used to feeling out with your ego at this point,
Yeah.
and now that it's like bursted out and like you're engaged, you're
Congratulations.
feeling more. You can tell that your sister's is in the distance, so
Mhm.
she's engaged
Oh,
with
congratulations.
another thing that has a similar feeling.
Mm.
And then there's a fourth, a fifth,
Oh,
sixth.
boy.
You feel like there's a lot of egos just in this forest alone. You can't get a good number on how many.
Guys,
Yes.
I would be
So,
combat ready at all times in here.
are we fucked? Like,
I'm gonna be real frank. We might be fucked.
Jade
is it
gives.
over?
Simon's gonna immediately clarify. Each of you at least has one cleanse tag, right?
Mm, I think so. Let me
Maybe?
check and see. Let me check my
Not sure
inventory.
that's gonna matter,
You
Simon.
also remember that all of you guys do have your gear that has been enchanted to resist possession
No cleanse tags.
Yes.
from
Uh-oh.
from when you guys talked with the Fluttermane.
If you do
Yes.
not have a cleanse tag, I would like to procure
I have a
you a
cleanse
cleanse
tag.
tag.
I have 2.
As you guys are doing this, I need an entire party perception check again.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm,
Also, when Jade asks people to be like with combat ready, Jade's gonna like look back while holding Porygon up and just like give him a thumbs up and then turn around again.
wait, what kind of check is this again?
Perception.
Oh, okay.
On this perception check, I want to try to get a direction on something that would be the closest with my ego.
So you want to feel out for the
fuck.
closest presence
Yeah.
or the closest ego?
Both.
Are you watching this?
Both?
I'm
Okay.
watching.
If that's
Fine.
the case, Wayne, re-roll for your perception.
Same
I'm
number.
going to take both of these
Eleven.
into account.
Nothing's changed since last.
John does not notice this, but the rest of you do. That unnerving feeling has gotten a bit more intense now. It's like whatever was previously here went back and got more power. Or more of it.
Hmm. Strange.
White,
Mm-hmm.
as kind of expected, you have that unnerving feeling and you feel it all around you.
Yeah.
And you're using your ego trying to get a lock onto what you feel could be the closest one around.
Mm-hmm.
It's closer north.
So this direction.
This direction, yes.
Okay.
And it is.
I'll-
It's not really close, but it's fairly close.
I'll go to this tree. I'll just like run over there.
Wayne?
Yeah.
About here.
Oh shit. Okay.
I need you to quickly make me.
Oh boy.
Let me check here. Yeah.
Listen.
Wayne, I need you to make me a focus check.
Uh-oh.
Mm,
Yeah, it's never a good thing when you're in a haunted forest, you're trying to go somewhere and the DM stops you halfway. I'm like, I'm gonna need to make your roll.
Listen, there's probably no ghosts around us, specifically because I see ghostly energy and would see a ghost attempting to approach.
Yeah. Speaking of Simon, you do see a few ghosts kind of fluttering around. There's some ghastlies and the like, just smaller, weaker ghosts, and even then you can feel like these guys are like not even combat ready against you, like maybe level 5 at most.
Hold on. You said I do see things like ghastlies?
Yes.
I happen to be standing right next to our resident must catch every Pokemon. I would like to point at one of the gas leaks.
Even Frank, Simon points you
Yeah.
in the direction of something. There is nothing there. It seems these
Oh,
gas leaks, Simon, have noticed you guys and are just like, nah, that is that is a little bit too much for our pay grade to try and mess with.
So what you're saying is these are
They are
booze and they're
purposefully
hiding.
avoiding you guys.
Oh,
Just
These are
kind of
booze
giving you
that have
guys
gone
a
invisible.
wide berth.
I'm gonna have to turn Porygon into a vacuum and go Luigi's Mansion in this fucking forest.
Go fucking Luigi's
Oh,
Mansion
hold-
on it.
Hold on, I'll make my ego give me a Luigi cap.
But please roll that focus check, Wayne, when you have the chance.
Okay.
But Simon, you do notice
4.
Ooh, oh no.
White
Oh
is at
no.
this moment that you have to stop in your
You can
tracks
refer to my previous
as
messages,
you
White.
slowly start to feel this creeping feeling down your body. As you start to hear just ambient, whispery noises in your ear, as if something is right there. You feel something grab at your shoulder, and then as you turn around to try and hit it, there's nothing there. White, you are White. I currently need you to lower your First off, I need you to lower your defense and special defense stages by 1 each.
Oh shit! I'm being debuffed.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Hocus pocus, there's a pizza on your
Uh,
hocus.
It is at this time that I need that if the party goes to move anywhere else, I will need the entire party to make another focus check.
Oh,
So it's
You were
like
saying
that.
Simon was seeing something before White's roll?
You see you do see some creatures that you're not fully sure about. Cuz they're ghosts, but you've certainly never seen ghost Pokemon like them before.
Cool.
I mean, I'm pretty confident in my focus. I'll go further.
It looks like it seems around here anything that is ghostly is is allowed to be here. Considering you're almost certain that you've seen a few different Delta Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Not just the Milotic and whatever it came from. You saw a Charmander that was a ghost.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
a bony Charmander?
Yes, a skeletal Charmander
Wow.
peering at you from a distance. You've
Listen.
seen a small little plant that poked out one of its eyes and looked at all of you.
So just to be
Oh.
clear, when we're all seeing this Charmander, right?
No. It seems like all of these Pokemon don't yet know why you guys are here, and as such are currently all invisibly hidden and are keeping themselves out of you guys' line of fire.
They are boos that are currently hiding their face.
Yes, they do not currently know why you guys are here and are more keeping out of your way in case you're here for not good reasons.
Well,
Alright.
I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
Well,
His name is
Simon feels
reasonable.
completely fine in this forest because this is just
Simon, you're the
home.
expert here. What are we supposed to do?
You move up, Jade?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need you to make me a focus check.
What have you done?
I'm chilling.
Jade, you also start to feel
Huh?
these deep words in your mind, like something is trying to get in there, inspire your fear. But this time, unlike White, you can feel where it's coming from, and immediately you just send a burst of psychic energy into the tree over here,
Uh-huh.
and whatever presence was here is gone.
Oh.
that unnerving feeling that surrounded all of you for a minute is now gone for all of you.
I move.
Simon stays behind Jade.
Move.
I cannot move,
Oh,
so
thank God.
I'll move you up here, Austin. It is about now, though, that I'm going to need everyone to make me one last perception check.
One loss.
Hey, we gotta make a deal. If I go 3 for 3 on the 5s, so this gotta happen.
Pass this time.
I will give you a cookie.
Said perception.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh no. Almost.
6.
Almost
Off
there.
with it.
Jade, you have advantage on this perception check
Ooh. Right then.
because
Never mind.
you know that something is there now.
Elbozo.
Never mind. I'll take the L.
you'll have to roll for me.
You're right.
Probably won't be high.
I mean, you never know.
It was better than
I
mine,
mean-
and I had advantage.
As it is about now that with that thing with Jade just straight up like blowing up a tree stump with his mind, that whatever that you all can properly that now all of you are 100% like, yeah, there is something around us. Simon,
Yeah.
your eyes lock on, and you start to see as if the shadows themselves on the ground are starting to elongate.
Uh-oh.
What is
Oh,
Shikamaru
that's a
doing
little
here?
interesting. I
Shikamaru.
didn't know you guys were growing
Oh, the
that
long
fast.
shadow.
The trees themselves are not moving. There is no growth. There is nothing. The shadows are moving.
Yeah, I know. No, he's making that comment to his friends that I didn't know you guys could grow like that. As he
Anybody
points
have
to
any
the shadows.
light-based attacks that they want to use, like flash or anything?
But do you let everyone know that the shadows are growing
Do I?
Yeah,
with that, Austin?
your shadows are growing. You guys aren't.
Oh no, not the parties. As in just like the shadows all around you guys.
Oh. The
Do I
shadows
have anything
are
light based?
coalescing.
Perhaps.
Huh?
Anybody have flash? Any flashes in the house?
In that
No.
case, you have
No.
prevented the surprise round.
No flashes.
0 flash.
The most I have
As-
is I have light screen, but I don't know how much light that gives. So
Wait, who was it
As
who had the
about-
flashlight?
I mean,
Shine that shit out the shadows, bro. What are you doing?
You point the Pori flashlight at the shadows, they keep growing.
What do you mean? That's not how shadows work.
or
Exactly.
maximum power.
Pori is turned into a flashbang.
Oh no.
Flash bang attack.
It's the
But-
fucking 1,000 lumen flashlight.
But as you all see that even under the light of the Pori flashlight, the shadows have kept growing. As you all see as you all see clawed hands come out of the shadows and grip onto the ground outside of it. As I now have to reveal a lot of things.
Oh boy.
Hey, that
Uh-oh.
looks familiar. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Hold on, there's a
Austin,
person
these-
up there.
I knew it. Shikamaru is here.
didn't mean to reveal that. Sorry.
From
That's hidden.
Naruto? Oh, big fan.
But
What's up?
as all of these creatures crawl their way out of the shadow, as I will show you
Are these
these
shades?
entities. Austin, you have no idea what these are, and you've studied necromancy. These things are not undead.
No, but like when we went to the other graveyard, I met the shade guard, the kings. Like, are these
Nope.
shades?
Nope.
Cool.
You have no idea what these things are.
What kind of energy are they giving off? Because I see ghostly, dark, and psychic.
Ghost.
Cool. I'll just call out that they're giving ghost vibes, guys.
They're
Ghost, you
giving
say,
ghost
eh?
vibes is crazy.
Well, I mean, they
Oh,
could be dark or psychic, but these are specifically giving off ghost vibes.
Ghosts in the
fair.
ghost place. Who would have thunk?
I wouldn't have thunk.
As
You wouldn't have thought there'd be ghosts in our
I
graveyard.
need all of
No, bro, that shit is spooky.
Okay.
you to begin
Now
with
who's
turn
gonna?
roll initiative.
Who's
have-
gonna? I mean, I guess it
Let me
just makes the most
see.
sense for me to just use Pori since Pori's already out, basically.
Yes, you do have a Pori flashlight.
Yeah. That just makes sense. Why? I do have to do that.
Yo, anybody got a silk scope? Because what the fuck?
Oh, what
I
is
don't like
that?
that music.
I'm
All right.
sorry.
My
So how do we-
AI, this is not Elden Ring. What the hell?
It isn't. It's Bloodborne.
That's worse.
I got you. Austin.
All right,
Gee,
this is a job for
How do we run away?
the boy.
Austin, who do you want
are
out?
you a pussy?
Um,
Hey, don't be a
Good
bitch,
question. How do we run away? How do we
I
run
mean,
away? Anybody know?
if I wanted
Oh,
someone
just get to
specific
stepping,
out,
bro.
it would probably be
Just get to stepping.
Atena.
Well, I
But
mean, we're kind of
I will be
surrounded, so
fair.
good luck.
If Corey was already out for Jade, I used my bug to get spiderweb.
Okay, I'll get Sparky out then.
Like that's only fair.
Thanks
I mean,
to Austin
that might have been Corey I would've used
telling
anyway.
you guys though, these things do not get the surprise round that they initially would have gotten.
Yeah. No pog.
Word.
The poche.
Also, yes, as you guys were passing that spot, this one was debuffing you guys.
Oh.
Until
Nice.
Cello destroyed its hiding place.
Hey,
Nice.
fuck off, bro. None of that bullshit.
So it could not keep lowering you guys' defenses because yes, it was going to keep doing so.
Fucking
The
Lord.
goal was to try and get everyone to -3 before
No.
before they engage you guys.
My focus is too high. I'm too
See,
focused.
that seems a little insane.
See, Simon
Listen,
never
they
even
knew that
knew
they
it would be
couldn't-
happening.
These things felt that they couldn't fight you guys head on, so they weren't going to try.
That's fair enough.
Okay.
John, what are you getting out Pokemon wise?
There's no doubt in my mind. There's only one Pokemon that can deal with these guys. You said they're Ghost type.
Seemingly.
They're
Yeah, seemingly
Giving
so.
Ghost
ghost
type?
vibes.
You're the Ghostbuster?
I've managed to lose my.
Fine.
pistol button.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's my? Where's my?
Now you may think, hey, that's not really that great of a Pokemon.
Oh,
Nah,
there it
bro.
is.
Dark is super effective against ghosts.
You're correct.
Using my brain there.
Yeah. No, even
That's
better.
funny if you guys
I'm
win
normal
that.
type, which means they can't hit me erratically.
You didn't hear what I said just now.
No, I didn't.
Listen, I'm being fair. I already had a Pokemon out.
I also already had a Pokemon out.
Okay. Setting turn order.
Wait, we're missing
John,
one.
John, you start us
No,
out.
No, we're not.
no, we haven't.
Well, I guess I'll
true.
just move this dude.
Wait, that
As per usual, John is in fact starting out.
Who would have thunk?
That's crazy.
So let's go right there,
Bro, it's the
They're gonna
fastest guy in the West. God damn.
and they're gonna start with um. They'll just do one of these, which can't miss. Low roll.
Okay, a feint attack.
Yeah.
Just quickly checking something.
This shit is not very effective. I'm gonna be. These are Ghost Dark, bro. It's over.
like
It
it
is
with-
super effective.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did it do damage?
Word.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Very much so.
I keep this to myself and I don't tell anybody.
That's crazy.
What a loser.
No, I'm
What
joking. I'm joking.
absolute fucking loser.
I'm
What a
joking. I'm
fucking
joking.
nerd.
I'm joking, man.
By the way, it has taken 2 injuries.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
damn.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Say less.
I'm not
Is
sure what
Dark-
to hit it with. Is Fairy super effective against Dart?
Yeah.
Not that it
Yes.
matters, actually, now that I think about it.
Yes,
Because I don't have
very-
a Fairy type move. I don't know why I asked
Oh,
that.
are these things?
Okay, but
dark
either way,
type?
the answer is yes.
Are these things dark type? Is that?
No, seemingly ghost.
Oh, okay.
Fate attack
I'm gonna
was
say,
in
I
fact,
sure hope I don't need fairy moves.
this Fate attack was
Says
is in
the
fact,
dark guy.
Fate attack was in fact super effective.
Got it.
True. If surely these guys don't have levitate. That would be crazy.
Oh, well, they are ghosts. So we'll find out.
Which one are you attacking?
Same one that has the injuries.
Okay. They do not
that
have
a-
levitate.
Okay.
Yeah, good to know. That's knowledge.
Damn.
Tower
This
makes
one looks
enough
nearly
work.
dead.
Did it pass its athletics or no?
Oh, I have. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let me. I'll roll it. It fails. It's stuck in the ground.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about to die, so I don't think it matters anyway.
I mean, it can't
mean-
move.
Yeah.
And you'll see, and you'll see why that may actually be a good thing when, in the next turn. But
Next time on.
is
Dragon
that
Ball Z.
everything that you can do?
I think it is.
Okay.
Well, it's not everything I can do. It's everything I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Yes.
White, it's your turn.
Okay. Ninja, what is a cone 2 exactly? Like, just this? Is this my cone?
Yes.
Alright, so it's 10-foot cone.
10-foot
So
cone.
if I get here. And God, you have these guys in such a shit. Fuck me. Does that work?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'll do that then. Yeah, right there. Okay.
Oh yeah. For my knowledge, what center weapon do you have out currently?
Oh shit! I gotta look at my weapons. Hold on. Axe.
Because you are in you are egoed, so you have the passives.
I want to say Axe or Dante. Hold on. Which one of these have ranged?
Of any of them, technically the axe.
I'll go Axe then.
So you can have a marker up to 4 square. I need to get a marker to use for this.
Marker,
I'll go
you
Axe
sick.
for the moment. But I'm gonna snarl these two. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Okay, if it's not a melee, then it's fine.
Oh shit!
Critical snarl.
On both of them. God damn.
Okay. All right. So 39 to both of them. Both of them take 2 injuries.
Okay.
And their special attack has been lowered.
Nice. What is my movement on Staravia? 7. Yeah, this is fine. I want to whirlwind on these guys over here just because we don't have anybody like on them. I just want to. They're shadows. I assume they weigh nothing. I'm gonna whirlwind.
Line.
I'll just do fucking this guy then. Or actually, I could. I was here, right? I could just get here and do
That
both
is
of them.
true.
Okay.
I'll do that.
As the whirlwind blows them back by 7 squares each.
Fuck you guys.
God damn.
Because, as is expected, they weigh basically nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, I think that's my turn.
Okay. It is
So
now
now
the
you said
Spawn
all
Shadow's
4 of them?
turns. Sorry, Austin?
I was gonna say, you said the problem is that you put all 4 of them right next to you.
That's what I wanted.
I saw that.
Jade, we sharing health right now?
Well, I haven't chosen a beside of combat, but I guess it would make sense to choose you.
Yeah, that would be great. He's looking around. Yeah, that would be nice.
You guys see that these things just, like, go down on all 4s and then just scurry at you guys very, very fast.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I hate that image.
White,
Yeah.
in these things' faces, these things are fucking ugly.
Okay.
Like, the best way to describe them is if you were looking at, like, a crude depiction of a person.
Gotcha.
Like, everything is wrong looking in these things' faces. So, White.
Yeah.
There is 4 attacks against you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's go through them first, cause yeah.
And my defenses are lowered. This isn't gonna go well.
One of them, that one, is
Mhm.
going to use its daily move as you see it attempt to jump into you.
Oh!
But it's blocked. As the possession protection that you guys got from the Flutter Mane has defended you from being possessed.
Man, that would have been real bad. That would have been a party KO real quick.
The other 3, now seeing that possession does not seemingly work on you, are all going to Shadow Claw.
Oh! So
Alright.
3 Shadow Claws. Well, at least I
5,
resist.
a 14, and a 6.
Oh, I don't resist. I'm technically not dark typing, am I?
Let me check something.
You're an ego, if that helps.
Yeah. While you're an ego, you're primary dark.
Okay, so a 5, a 14, and a what?
A 5 to hit, a 14 to hit, and a 6 to hit.
Yeah, they all hit.
Okay.
My
That
evasion,
is,
my max
we're
evasion is
going in
3.
order. 44 physical ghost damage.
Oh my fucking
God
god! I didn't realize they hit like trucks. Okay, hold on. I resist. All right, it's fine. My defenses are lowered, but it's fine. Okay,
And then,
12.
so you take 6, Cello takes 6.
Okay. Well,
38
Cello
dark.
hasn't picked a guy yet. I thought.
He said you.
He hasn't picked it?
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
then yeah, you take all 12.
Well, no, I mean, I guess I didn't say that at the start of combat, so I guess it wouldn't be
Yeah.
active now.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll let you. I'm a
Okay.
kind
Alright.
person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I take 6. Next.
38
Jesus.
physical ghost.
I might be the best person to deal with all these guys since I'm resisting it.
I resist them.
I guess I take 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I-
44.
I resist them as well. I won't take fucking any damage from this.
What? Oh yeah, you don't get hit by these at all.
No, I do, but I resist.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I do. I have this.
All right, and 6 again.
As all of them just start slicing into you. White,
Mm-hmm.
even though you've resisted the damage, I need you to make me a focus check.
Uh-oh.
Is this one?
Does it have to be focus?
Yes.
6 more damage.
Fuck. Ah, eat my balls!
You pass the save. Their words of fear are not reducing your defenses further.
Good. Fuck.
Frank, your turn.
All right.
Oh wait, no, I forgot. I only went through the 4 up here.
Yeah.
I have a lot more to
That
do.
is true.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
done.
5 more. That's like 6 more.
So, 1 is going out on Tit Duck. 2 of them are going out on Frank. 1 is going out on Simon. 1 on John, and 1 on Ursula.
Oh. That
So
hurted.
let's go from top to bottom. So, Tit Duck is getting Shadow Clawed.
Okay.
12 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
37 Physical Ghost.
37. Okay. 37. Movement. Physical. It is normal. Movement. 31. Damn.
That's
They're taking a
fuck you
fucking
fucking hit.
beating, bro. All right.
Frank, so 1 of them is going to attempt to possess you and fails.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is going to Shadow Claw.
Okay.
13 to hit.
How much was
yeah.
it going at me, by the way? Sorry.
Not yet.
1 at you.
Well, what are you? But we're not at that attack yet.
Yeah, we're almost. We're
Okay.
still a few attacks away. So 38 damage to you, Gamma.
No.
You detect.
Yeah.
As you are raising up your detection, starting to activate your aura, the one that is this one, the one that was going to claw at you, just skitters away and recoils and hisses at you at just the presence of your aura.
Hmm.
It doesn't
it's a
seem to
rat.
like it.
That's beautiful.
Simon,
Yeah.
11 to hit you,
Unfortunately, that hits, I believe.
41 ghost damage.
You'll have to do that. I don't know if I'm considered anything besides just regular human, so
Not currently.
that's fine. I think I've got a move that I can use when I get hit. Actually, we're just gonna proc Curse Body.
Okay.
It doesn't get to swipe at me anymore. Don't like that.
It is very not happy. It feels your ghost energy clash with it. It is very not happy at that. Your ghost power does overpower it, though. It seems like these things are still fairly weak power-wise, despite being very fast and very aggressive.
Okay.
John, there is an attempt to possess you.
Okay.
However, you have possession protection like everyone else, but as you said, you had paid for double protection.
True. I do
Double.
remember that.
The double protect.
Double.
As you see it attempt to possess you, and its arm explodes.
Oh my god.
and it just lets out this cacophonous shriek as the Fluttermane put basically a bomb against anything attempting to possess you in your armor. So its HP has been halved.
Hey, that's 2 injuries.
Indeed. It is very much in pain, and this one is going to attempt to claw at Ursula. Consider it cannot scamper. That is a 0 to hit. I think it misses.
Nice.
But with that, Frank, it is your turn.
All right. Well, now that I know what they don't like, I'm just gonna do a cheeky little. It's crit.
Which point do you engage? Because you can engage different ones now.
That's a damn good point. Let's just. That's a good question. Fuck it. Let's just stick with the technical point. Getting
Okay.
more attacks, reaction sounds
I
good.
mean, you can always bonus action again another turn to engage both
True.
if you so dare.
True.
You know what
Okay.
he does there?
I dare. Anyways, I just wanna put this out there. I know that my kit is basically all fighting type moves. There you go. Just in case not everybody was aware.
You did Punch Ghost, got it.
Uh-huh.
Indeed, he has the monk punch ghost ability.
So I think this guy just gonna
Bop.
hit him.
Do you get anything as a bonus for critting your art?
Don't worry about it.
Not that I'm aware
It'll
of
come
right
up
now.
later.
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
It's a surprise tool that'll help me later.
Does a 3 hit?
Let me check. With these creatures? Sadly, no, it misses.
Wow.
Just
Okay.
barely, but it misses.
Big L.
Good to know. All right, that's Frank's turn.
I mean,
basically.
you don't
done.
think that this thing can take a lot of hits? You think that you don't think its defenses are very high? It's just very evasive. It likes to jump around. It's scrapping about. It's crawling around like on the floor like a worm.
Okay, fair.
These things are
Doing the
very
worm.
just speedy.
All right, let's go with heroic pose as the swift action for Tit Duck.
Mm-hmm.
Desperately needing that quarter quarter HP. Let me just add those temporary hit points real quick. And then same one that I attacked just now, this little cheeky fucker right here. Let's just follow John's example.
I don't know what you were trying to do, but that's not what I
Which
did.
one to hit?
Did you not click feint attack?
Maybe.
Then I'm following your example. What?
Nah, but it's kind of like you're like Brawny and I'm LeBron. You're trying to do
shut
what
up.
I'm doing, but not quite there.
Which one are you hitting, Gamma?
This one.
Okay. That hits because it's feint attack. Okay. It is in levels of pain. It takes 2 injuries.
Oh, nice. All right.
Okay. Is that everything for this turn?
That is all that I can do, in fact, yes.
Okay. Jade, it is your turn.
Indeed.
Pori is still attempting to shine a light on these creatures, attempting to stun it like Luigi's Mansion. It has not yet worked.
Struggle attack does not count as normal type, right? It's like untyped.
Which one?
Struggle.
Struggle. Is it typeless?
Yeah, struggle's
I'm not
untyped.
sure.
Struggle's
Yeah.
untyped.
Okay, word.
For everybody, struggle is.
Because
For
unfortunately, there's
everything, struggle
no.
is an attack move.
Unfortunately, I don't have another way activating this yet when I'm in shield form. Because I do need to struggle attack or weapon attack, and right now all my weapon attacks is in sword form. So the only way to use this ability right now, I'm gonna go in, is by doing a regular struggle attack. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to struggle attack this thing. 11 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
Which one?
This one.
Same one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
So is it alive?
Just barely.
Okay, in that case, I'll activate this. My new class.
Okay.
Yeah, sadly, my only
What's your focus rank, for my knowledge?
5.
Okay, so it has a -5 to all of its attack rolls.
Yes. On everyone else except me. It has to. Well,
It is not happy.
Yep, I can imagine. I wouldn't think it is. In fact, I hope it's not. And then for my
Yeah, bro.
bonus action, I might do a. I'm gonna use my NASCAR memory V2 and activate it to become electric type.
All right. You have you feel the electricity in your veins.
Yes,
You are the lightning.
I am the lightning. That's what Jade's gonna do. Now, Ori's gonna, I guess, look at this one over here, and its flashlight is now gonna turn into a fishing beam as it tries to hit it.
Which one?
This one.
Understood.
Oh.
Pori just has its mouth open like a flashlight, and then and all that I can imagine is that Pori's been on the internet too much lately, so outside of it just extends a hand with a Glock and just fires.
Yep, sounds about right. Also, it is confused. Because that was a
Indeed.
19.
It is confusioned.
Very paupers. Like this.
I shall mark this one with the confusion. Yeah, we'll use this for confusion. There we go.
And you know what? Just for a little bit of fun, right? Just for some good old fun. How about we try and raise one of them? Because why not?
Wow.
Oh.
Why not? Huh?
Pori traces, and they blink for a few seconds before looking at you, Jade. Father? We have an
Yeah?
issue.
What seems to be the issue?
Psychic energy, fighting, aura, whatever you guys get, please destroy them with it. These things I think can regenerate.
Oh,
Hey, what?
What's their fucking ability?
That's all that Pori knows. That seemingly these things may be able to regenerate.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, so I don't get an
And
ability?
add that word, and add those words, John. You see the one that's arm exploded in front of you. You just see all of the shadows just recompress, and a new arm appear. It took the damage, but it's regenerated.
Hmm.
It's not even its turn yet. Damn.
Oh,
It seems these things are not have ways around massive damage.
it seems so. Well, that's all Pori can do.
Indeed. Simon, it is your turn.
Cool. So I don't remember everything I have, but what I do know is that Sparky has at least one move that will apply a status effect to this thing, if possible. I would like him to use said status affecting move.
Which one? Because he actually, I think, has multiple.
I'm sure he has multiple.
Thunder Wave or Electro Web is all I'm asking.
One of those can't miss, right?
Thunder Wave cannot miss.
All right. Thunder Wave on the guy right next to Simon.
Okay. It is paralyzed.
Word.
Bars.
Amazing. And then Simon, who does not like getting hit, but also is like, no, I'm the ghost guy, not you. Is going to point his finger at the thing and cast Hex. Because it's now under a status effect.
Understood.
And if I know one thing, it's Ghost hates Ghost.
This is
Very true.
true. This is science.
So. This is gonna be funny, I think. Depending on how much this takes. Because of what I rolled for these guys. Yep. Simon, you heard Bori's thing. Just use whatever powers you've got. You point at this one, hex it, and you just watch it explode. That would seem to be the most fragile of them. Because, yes, I rolled for their HP, and this thing got under 40 HP, while all of the other ones got at minimum 60.
Hold on. It got under 48 HP, and I did 38 base without it being super effective. Jesus Christ, this thing dead. So
It
dead.
got deleted, yes.
I am the Ghost King.
And Simon, you see that seemingly with you using ghost energy, it is not regenerating. It isn't trying. It doesn't seem to be able to get back up.
Simon will just for the funny. You know how like those statues will just move without actually moving, and like just turning around. Yeah, Simon just does that turn around without actually picking up his legs. So his hand is now pointing at the one next to Kai over here. Just you're next.
It does a full 180 turn without moving anything. Alright. Then if that is it, then
unfortunately, there's not much else I can do.
That is the start of the round. White, I need you to make a perception check.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
You do have advantage. That ego that you felt earlier, it's getting closer.
Oh, so we need to finish
Rapidly.
this up. So we need to finish this up. Cool.
I mean, your sister did say that the northbound thing would be good. So.
Is it approaching from the north?
It is.
Oh. So we don't.
You don't know how long it'll take. Maybe few more swing. Maybe these things won't. You don't know if you'll be able to kill them all before it gets here, but you'll at least probably be able to get most of them.
That's a challenge, White.
I'll just call out, I think help is on the way.
Okay.
Wait, you have a whirlwind attack, right? You could swing on all of them.
Do I?
I don't know.
I'll have to look through my weapons. I don't know if I have that.
I was only slightly joking, but it feels like something you would do.
Give me a second. I will be right back. So you guys can have a moment to discuss your plans, because I need to get something to eat, and I know that my pizza is definitely cool by now.
An enemy, one target. One target. All my stuff is one target. Like all of it.
Even all the weapons as well.
Yeah, all one target. The only thing that I have that is multi-target is Snarl.
I would look at your stuff, but I'm not on my computer. So
Oof. I'm literally like looking at my weapons.
I could have it was either you or one of your Pokemon that could do like an AoE right around itself. It might be Van.
I mean, that's
Isn't it the
the
Water
move
Boy?
I just got. He
I think the
can.
Water Boy
With
can
Chaos Aura.
use a pulse thing.
Huh? Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, we didn't teach you Chaos Aura.
I don't think humans can learn TMs, unfortunately.
I mean, I could try to see.
I'm trying to
We'll
eat the
test
disc.
it after this combat. Ooh, I'm looking through my Luno Nocturnum to see if I got anything. Weapons, Nightmare Embrace.
Does your
Oh, at the beginning of a turn, your primary type becomes dark. Passive effect. No, I don't have an AoE thing.
what does your axe do for you right now?
Let's see. I mean, I can swap weapons as a free action any time, but passive effect, allowing physical spirit within your ego astral within form. You may move up to 4 squares away from the user. In addition, the user is immune to recoil equipped. This includes if you find a life orb. Then you have range 6, target 1. User launches the axe like a boomerang towards the enemy. It's a scene thing. Soul cleaving. This can only occur once if the target is with Shadow Burn. The spirit gains a temporary foray, allowing another blow. Then there's the hammer, which gives Shadow Burn. Body bag deals darker grass damage depending on what's resisted. This move inflicts Shadow Burn on any target. This move hits with Shadow Burn, and they are crushed under the weight of pure rage. They take in additional damage, and you recover the damage dealt. Oh, these are one target.
Damn.
Yeah. Even Dante's chain attack with the thing says
Apologies.
upon hitting an enemy. So it's an enemy. So all of my stuff is literally one target, which is kind of rough.
I mean, one of them isn't. Technically, the axe can hit another creature.
But it has to be shadow burned.
True.
So I'd have to shadow burn one of them, then go and hit another creature, and then can hit a second creature. So I can hit 2 creatures at once with setup.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really have AoE.
Not right now, at least.
Your first turn,
But
did you
now that I'm
hit?
back.
Yeah, I hit these two with Snarl.
That's right.
But, John, it is your turn. How you feeling?
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Okay, no problem. Besides, Wayne, if you remember from last time, Dante did say that there's the possibility of a few other center weapons here. Maybe one of them will have AoE. You never know. It'll be funny. It's gonna be great. Ah. Also, yes, these things are pure ghost. I think you guys kind of figured it out already, but yeah, they're just pure ghost.
Anyway, it's John's turn with the
Yes,
jaundice.
So if somebody else can go before me, if Wayne wants to, I have to do
Okay.
something real quick.
No problem. We'll come back to your turn in a minute. White, go for it.
All right. So I don't have any AoEs now. These guys are surrounding me. Okay. These guys are just shadow, made of shadow, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can still talk to all my weapons even though I'm not holding them, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. I got a question for Dante then. Excuse me.
As you interact with Dante, you feel like for a second Dante is currently in a fetal position.
Why?
I feel something. I feel someone. I
Yeah,
was praying that it was not him. It's him. I'm scared. He's gonna beat me up, White. He's gonna beat me up.
I think he's coming to help Dante, and also you're not
He's
out
gonna
right
beat me
now.
up. He's gonna beat me up, White. I know he is. He
I
always
think
does.
I think you're safe. I don't have you summoned out.
He'll find a way, I'm sure.
Anyway, I have a question.
Yes.
Can my ego absorb and trap shadows?
No idea. We still
You
don't
wanna
know
give
what
it-
your thing's fully capable of yet.
You want to give it a try?
We could attempt, but I feel like these things. I feel like it'd be a bad idea to have these things inside of you.
It's just temporary until that guy gets here.
You can attempt. I made no promises that it'll work.
All right, cool. Dante controls time, right?
Kind of.
I'll have him summoned out just in case I need him to do something.
He can reverse the time if you die. He can
Yeah,
reverse your clock if you end up dead.
That's why I'm pulling him out.
I mean, you can read his passive and how it works.
Let me do that real quick. That might be a smart thing for me to do.
A little bit.
I gaze a few moments into the future. Oh wait, I can gaze a few moments into the future.
Yep.
Let me do that and see how the thing goes that I want to do.
That's not how that works. You can gaze and see what an enemy is going to try.
Ah, tits. Would it be? Would I see what they're gonna try if I try to do that?
You could target one enemy and see what they are going to do on their turn if nothing changes for them.
I see. So if I do the thing, that would change for that. Okay. Then does Dante's passive still work? Yeah, his passive still works even if I don't have him out. I'll just keep out the axe and then I'll try the thing.
No, you have to have a specific weapon out to have their passive.
Never mind. I'm gonna keep him out.
Remember, but you can switch between them as a free action once per turn.
Yeah,
that's
free
the
actions.
big thing is that you can switch between the weapons once a turn as a free action.
Cool. I'll free action swap to Dante, and I will attempt to spread out my ego and trap these dark entities around me within it for the moment.
Okay. I need you, considering how you ended up controlling your ego in the first place, to make me a command check.
Bet. All right, buddy. I need you to do some things for me. That's not terrible.
So you aren't able to contain them inside of you,
Yeah.
but the party watches as an almost semi-transparent dome of black fire appears around you. You've effectively locked all of these into a thunderdome with you.
Ah, that works.
I'm sorry, did you just say gave him the domain expansion?
Nah, he can't control everything in there. Not yet. No domain expansion yet.
All right, and that's my action.
Yeah, that would be.
Cool. That means Staravia can't get in though, which is kind of rough.
But Staravia can help others.
Yeah, so Staravia will go over here for flanking. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, let's just hit him with the smack. It's advantage. Oh, so close to a natural 20.
Well, it's burned,
Yeah,
to say
it
the least
sure
of its
is.
issues.
Just taking that crispy 36 damage.
As Savouta just bonks it over the head with Draco Fire. It hurt. It hurt bad.
Nice.
This one is very much on nearly at death's door.
All right, that's
Is
my
it
turn.
regenning though?
All right. On their turn, all of these around you are going to attempt to claw at you.
That's fine.
Important question. Does a
Mm.
3 hit you?
My evasion is 3.
Okay, so it's a hit. 3 normal hits and a crit.
I can't see him, right?
You can.
The dome's transparent.
It's semi-transparent. You guys can see in there. You just don't think you
I'll
can
stop.
get in there.
I'll stop the attack to roll the 3. Or try to, I guess.
Okay.
Roll the fucking 1.
All right. Well,
Wow.
give me the crit damage.
Funnily
I
enough,
got you, bro.
let me just, if it was boop boop.
Well, I
This
tried.
one was the one that rolled a 3, and as you grip it with your psychic energy, you see as the psychic energy almost sears into it. It actually takes some damage from this.
Oh,
Nice.
you don't like psychic, huh? Well.
No, Psychic Ghost and Aura is what Corey said.
Psychic
Use
Ghost,
these.
Aura, and seemingly Ego as well. Just
Yeah,
seemingly
I've
interfere
trapped
with
them.
your regeneration.
I'm assuming me trapping them in my ego over here. If I kill them in my ego, they're not gonna regenerate. So they're fucked.
So White, let's go down the list. So the 3 misses, but all the other ones will hit. 39 Ghost.
Okay.
I can
Yummy.
take the 5 this time.
Alright.
Next is the crit, which is 58.
Whew,
Oh my.
spicy.
Jesus.
Spicy
fine.
meat the ball.
So it was
That is
42 and then 16 of crit damage.
Oh,
Oh, so 10
take
and
the-
9.
I'll take the
Mhm.
10.
Okay.
And then finally a 44. You okay?
Yeah,
Need to get some liquids?
probably in a second.
Get yourself a Baja Blast.
Physical resisted 12. Okay, so 6 each.
Oh, 6 damage.
So I am just below half. So that's an injury,
You've
right?
taken a single injury, yes.
Okay.
Now it's
Ah,
your
How
go.
many other injuries do people have?
None. I'm chilling.
None. No one else has taken an injury on the
Sure.
party
So
side.
one nightmare curse. I mean, you say already, but I have 4 of these fuckers smacking me.
Yeah, but I'm taking that same damage as you do.
It
not
stacks
like
up
you-
over time. I have 97 health. I'm
I'm
at
not-
60.
How have you taken so much more than me? I started at 91.
I don't know. I'm at 60 though.
That's not 50. What's that then? You have
Huh?
you don't have an injury then yet.
At 60 I would, because my thing is 97.
Yeah, but that's
So
not you're not under
my-
half. You
Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right.
can see your HP
So
mark
there is no
underneath.
injury yet.
It should be like 47 or something, I think.
It's 48.
48,
It's halfway
yeah.
point.
I
Yeah.
can't math. I don't
Yeah.
have 112 health.
You don't need math. The HP
Now
markers
that's
are
Simon
underneath.
that has
You have the number
12 health.
on your screen,
Where's the half number on my screen?
like right under your HP. There's like
if you go into the
a
HP
section
on
called
your
HP markers.
HP markers.
It's all there.
Oh,
you don't need to calculate
48
anything.
48%. I am
Yeah, it's
blind.
Pick
No,
there,
I'm just blind.
25%.
No, I'm blind. Someone order me glasses.
It's
I'm blind.
it's all on the
Can I
screen.
have? I need to get myself a new pair anyway soon. So
I am blind. I have 20/20 vision. Still
Lamau.
blind.
Lamau even.
Lamau. Now let's go through the other ones. There's going to be 2 swings at Frank, and there's going to be actually no, I have to roll the confusion for this
do.
one. I forgot.
You do. Roll that D20. Oh, no.
Lamau. This is gonna be comedic. I'm gonna tell you guys now.
Because you also have to take burn
Oh
damage.
my god.
Well, that's the end of the turn. Burn is at the end.
Sorry, this is gonna be funny.
He's just,
How
he's
much
just
damage
gonna
is it for
kill
assisted one
himself.
step?
The struggle doesn't. However,
The shadow burn
Um,
from doing, or the burn from doing an attack.
the burn from taking an action does.
That is crazy work.
The burn. Yeah, boom. It is
Wow.
downed as it just kind of melts down into a puddle.
Okay, so we're gonna have to finish it off somewhere. It looks like.
The other 2 now are going to have the chance to swing.
Hamana, yeah. One of them gets a -5.
Mm-hmm. Frank, is your what's your evasion?
Let me tell you, my evasion is a maximum
of
of
physical-
2.
Highest of physical or speed?
Yeah, it's 2.
Okay. Thanks to the -5, it's missed. It misses.
Go.
Nice.
The other one hits and does 38 and does 38 ghost damage to you.
Hmm. I feel like we're pretty close to this section. I'm just gonna say no.
You
Didn't
cannot.
you already use the earlier?
I have 2.
Yeah, but scene is
Nice.
also every other turn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'll take it then.
It's just,
Okay.
30 what you said?
38.
38.
It's the lower of the 2, thankfully. The other one was 43.
38, submit, physical, normal, boom. I'll take 28.
the scene is supposed to be a step further restriction from every other turn, so
Mhm.
I get it wouldn't really make sense to that also be still at will.
No, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
And then there's daily, which is even worse because it's
Yeah.
because it's not only it's daily, but even if you have multiple uses of it daily, you can still only use it once per scene.
Yeah, once per
Makes sense.
combat, basically. Or a whole scene.
Unless there's a critical art, in which
Yeah.
um
Hey, all good. brother.
there's going to be one out on John, and one out on and another attempt on Ursula. I believe they both hit. So, given that I believe Kai is still having to be up, I can.
What is Kai's evasions though?
I think his speed evasion is pretty high.
It's currently at 4,
Yeah.
which is on the higher side.
That is on the higher side. That's as much as my special defensive evasion. And I even have a +1 in the evasion. That's crazy.
He has taken an injury though.
White, there's been 2 injuries, yours and his.
No, White didn't have
he-
an injury. He found out.
Yeah.
Oh.
He
So
couldn't
it's
do
only
math.
one
now.
injury.
One injury.
And then the Shadow Claw on Ursula. Which is not very effective because it is a dark type.
Yep.
And it's a steel type. Though granted, I forgot that Ghost is not resisted by steel.
It was.
So.
It used to be. Well, then they realized, man,
used to be.
steel is too busted. So then they nerfed steel.
Yeah, and
having
it's
it
still
no longer
pretty
be used.
busted.
And it's still very busted.
It's still great.
Like,
And
well,
there we go.
Can you imagine, with all the resistance that steel has, it used to resist both ghost and also dark when it first came out.
Yep.
How fucking insane is that? That is ridiculous.
But with all of that, Frank, it is back to you.
All right. I think it's time to
John's looking a little bit frazzled.
I see.
But aside from that, most of the party seems to be doing well.
Yeah, because even though I made this guy have less of a chance to hit, right, he still refused to try and hit me. So, you know, that's what happens. He missed. That's what happens.
You're engaged. You're doing it again.
I will have the grappler point active this time.
So both are now activated for the rest of this combat.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Frank, this is your first time trying to activate it more than once. And your
correct.
body is... It's feeling a little rough. Releasing this much aura at once is a bit more of a struggle.
I see.
But does it terrify the enemy?
They do not look happy about seeing this.
Good.
Okay, Kai. I did deal you damage from when the one that was attacking you hit. I'll cue you in after Frank does his turn.
All right. So I think this same guy that we were beefing on earlier, he should be pretty low at this point if he didn't recover all his HP. I'm just gonna hit him with a cheeky little. Thank you for the HP back, sir.
Okay.
Lamau.
Bonk. And because it's an aura move, that it is super effective.
Nice. Love to see it.
All right, 40, physical, effective. Yeah. That one is gone,
Word.
vaporized
Exactly
to atoms.
according to plan.
I'm sorry. Fighting is hurting these guys?
I have Scrappy.
Yes.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
these things seemingly do not like the power sets that you guys possess.
Yeah, they don't like aura. They don't like sidekick. They don't like ego. They don't like ghost. They don't. They don't like us. Basically.
It
They don't like
seems
us
like
at
what
all.
it seems like these that like these energies interfere with whatever their regeneration, however their regeneration works.
Hmm.
So they do not like having to do this. So that is so you can regain half of 45 HP.
45? Okay. So
Yes,
I'll take
because super
22
effective
then. Okay.
after defenses.
Okay, word. I gotta add another 2 HP then. I basically didn't get hit that first time, no cap. That's awesome. Okay, word.
All right.
Alright, I'm just gonna have Tit Duck go crazy, go stupid, go I'm just gonna fan attack. Which one should we fan attack? Let's do this guy at the top.
Okay. 33 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna close out my turn.
It takes 2 injuries.
Okay.
All right. Though it would normally be Jade, it is John's turn, considering Kai was delayed. John, the one in front of you just stabbed you. It hurt.
Oh. How much damage did it do, by the way? Because I know I have 20 HP.
Yeah, it dealt like 30 damage, calced.
Okay. So it hasn't. You didn't put that into my board yet. I just have
I
to.
did. No, I did. I did already.
So why am I at 20 HP? What happened?
you
I was
had-
at 81.
It said in the thing you had 58.
Oh, I might
It
have
said
not
on
filled
your
that up
sheet
from
it had
last time.
58. Oh, if you were at 81, then you'd be at 51. I apologize.
No. Well, I wouldn't have been at 51. I would have been at max HP before I got my injury from being below. 50%.
Okay, then
So 61.
yeah, 61, and ignore the
No
injury,
injuries.
considering you definitely did not get the injury.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. So in that case, I'll just finish off the other one since it didn't do too much damage. This other dude is gonna use chain attack again.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. It's successful. It melts into a puddle.
Okay. Is there anything that we have to do to these puddles to make sure they don't regenerate or dying?
You know
Dying?
that this one also puddled.
Is the rest of the gang not gonna say anything?
Right.
What the fuck?
Sorry, what?
I was asking, is there anything I need to do to this thing to make it stop from regenerating?
We don't know. But assume we have to hit it with either like a psychic move, a ghost move, aura move.
Some kind of energy you guys usually
Yeah.
deal out.
Well, it
Okay,
seems to be.
well,
At least to our knowledge, we don't know yet, but that's what it looks like.
Well, John doesn't really have any thing like that.
Oh, I forgot.
Mm.
It is still swallowed up by the ground, isn't it? It hasn't been able to get out.
Yeah.
So no, it doesn't puddle. As John,
just
you see
into
the
the crack.
earth open up a little bit more and just take the whole thing. It's gone
Okay. That's crazy.
because it's still being affected by your ability, by something that your powers did.
Okay, well, in that case, not really a melee fighter, so I don't really want to be here. I will for now just hit him with one of these, maybe.
You're gonna try and sleep the one in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, it is immune to the sleep condition.
Okay.
However, it does. However, I will say this for the future: because of your stuff, even if they are immune to the condition, they still get the effect as if it missed. So, it does have the -3 penalty to saves.
Mm. Well, I can't really do anything else, so I'll just stop there then. I don't know, move a little closer to this side here.
Okay. Simon, it is your turn.
Isn't it
Right.
Jade's?
It's my turn.
Oh yeah, it is Jade's. It is Jade's. I forgot we moved stuff.
Mm.
There you go, Jade. Violence.
Because I think they don't really seem to like what we're doing. I suppose now it is time to go sword. We'll go sword.
All right.
My bonus action to switch. I'll try and stab this puddle with the sword.
With your psychically enhanced sword, you're going to attempt to stab the puddle.
Except just
All
try and
right.
stab
Uh,
it. It's gonna stab,
I
I'm
was going
stabbing
to
it.
make a joke if you somehow nat 1'd and missed, because it has an evasion of 0 in this state.
Oh
But
my god.
you in fact stab the puddle, and it just melts away like it was never there in the first place.
But you do get to teleport.
I do.
See?
Go. Oh, I can go up here. Mm. I can do that. You know what? I can walk.
Indubitably.
I can also walk. I can in fact walk.
Are you going to attempt to cross into White's Thunderdome that he's created over here? Because he's currently made a Thunderdome around him and these enemies.
Yeah, fuck it. We ball.
Okay. I need you to make a focus check.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. You resist the effect of the ego attempting to keep you out, and you are able to pass through without any issue.
Hey, White. What's up, man?
Right? You just are like, okay, I've locked them in here. None of my friends will be in danger from these things, and just Jade casually strolls in, like, oh hey.
But you just think I am in danger from them. No, they're in danger for me.
You think I'm
Call
locked
the
in here with
ambulance
you?
for them.
You're locked in here with me.
Really? Use both by action and bonus. The
You still have
party.
Pori.
But since they in fact do not seem to like psychic, well, Pori's gonna 2, 3, 4. I'm
Mhm.
gonna attempt to neurotoxin this guy.
Okay. I rolled the hit.
See what do.
All right.
Pretty solid rolls today. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty good rolling. And I'm gonna choose psychic
All right.
damage.
All right. All right. Okay. It just barely lives. And it is poisoned with neurotoxin.
Augers. Anything else Pori can do in the bonus actions? I do have a bonus action, but I don't think there's any use of it right now. Else Trace isn't doing anything. Yep, that's all Pori can do.
Okay, Simon, it's your turn.
Just as a clarification, opportunity attacks are only struggle attacks, correct?
Yes, unless something
Damn.
allows you to use it as a opportunity attack, which I think is
Yeah.
very rare if possible. I think
Pursuit,
that's like
Pursuit's one of them.
Jade's in my
Yep.
Yeah,
thing.
Hello.
I described this to you, White.
What's up?
You were like, finally, I've locked all these guys in here with me. They can't harm my friends. And then you just see Jade casually stroll into the Thunderdome without any issue, seemingly.
Hello.
First of all, how? Second of all, why?
I don't know. There's a lot of them here. I'm here to help. Look.
How did you get in here?
Hey, don't ask questions you don't want to know.
I want to know.
What?
Listen,
You know
listen,
what?
listen. I'm just built different, all right? Let's just put it like that.
Sparky's gonna move down left one to be flanking.
He's gonna try and nibble it.
Well, it's less nibble, and I believe Sparky's the one that has Fury Cutter,
Yes.
which is the 5-hit at advantage.
Yes.
We click that button.
Okay. No, it's not a 5-hit. It's every time you swing it, it gets stronger.
Yeah, but every
Every
successful
time that
hit.
you use it consecutively on turns.
He's still gonna do that.
Okay.
It's at advantage. It's a good thing I had
11 to hit
advantage.
definitely hits.
It's a bug type.
Indeed. Which means, unfortunately, it actually is resistant.
Well, I don't remember all the things I have on my sheet, but I think I can't use Hex again this turn. So it's EOT. Pretty sure I've got let's do the confusion. I think is what I've got on. Fuse Ray?
Confuse Ray?
Yeah.
Okay.
That does damage or no?
It does not.
Okay. Do I have
It
another
just
ghost type
confuses.
move that'll do damage at the moment?
Technically, your struggle
Stab
attack
can be ghost?
is ghosted because you have your whip.
That feels so not damaging enough.
Oh, wait a minute. There is something missing on here. Because I did give you something, but I just never put it on here. You have Shadow Ball.
Wait.
You had Shadow Ball last time when you were interacting with the Milo deck.
Yeah, I was supposed to get Shadow Ball. And Ninja, once you put it in, I know what I want to press.
I had a feeling, because I was like, didn't I give you Shadow Ball? Where is it?
Is Shadow Ball melee or ranged?
It's ranged.
Ranged.
Definitely ranged.
Okay.
Every other turn, damage base 8, 8-1 target.
That's fine. We'll delete him with Shadow Ball. I promised him his death was soon, so.
Soon.
The Shadow Ball's like super strong.
Yeah, Shadow Ball's like the quintessential ghost move.
Basically, yeah.
It's
It's the same as like Flamethrower is to fire types, basically. And Thunderbolt to electric types. That's what
that
Shadow Ball is
hits.
to Ghost.
And I will not even bother rolling. That thing gone.
Mm.
That motherfucker gone. It's been orbed.
Orbed. And then like a chess piece, I'm once again going to turn. And then I think I've got 5 movement speed over land?
With that, I'm just imagining you walking like one of those like Lego pieces.
Nah, he's just drifting along the ground. His feet are currently going into the earth.
I believe I've got 5 movement speed, and if so, I've got perfect enough to go upright 1, up, 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 upright to appear behind the bottommost in the field.
Yeah, right here.
Upright 1. Up.
It's about-
Okay, if you go into there, you will have to
Oh yeah.
try and
focus.
go through White's Thunderdome into White's barrier.
You're gonna have a party in Vibe's Thunderdome.
Listen,
The whole
I'm
gang's
not
in
good
here.
with focus, but I do want to be able to attempt to give him advantage from flanking.
Okay.
Oh
So
boy.
As I've only taken one hit, I will attempt to move into that spot.
Okay, roll focus.
All right, Ninja, roll focus.
Ninja,
Right,
use
I
focus.
forgot.
Oh.
8. It's not perfect. You get a little scorched on the way in. You take a little bit of damage, but otherwise you've made it in successfully.
Curiosity question for you.
Mhm.
This is all based on his ego stuff, right?
Yes.
Which applies shadow burn effects.
You do not get shadow burned, so
Okay. That's
you
fine.
are fine. You just took a little bit of damage. If you had failed, you would have taken shadow burn.
Ah. Well, I'm now standing behind this one, and I just my finger has now moved to point at this one.
Okay. Back to the top of the round. White, I need you to make another perception check. If he's here to make said perception check.
Can Jade make it? I mean, he's almost right next to White.
No, but it's
He-
it's in sensing the ego that's approaching us.
Ah.
I can't do that.
Yeah, Jade currently lacks that capability to feel that.
Yep.
Then I guess we'll wait until Wayne's back. John, it's your turn.
Okay. In that case,
Is what
you
you
watch
thought
this
was
when
gonna
it-
happen.
Are you gonna
huh?
do the thing?
I'm gonna do the thing.
Oh my
This
god,
one
he's
right
doing the
above me.
thing.
Priority.
Gonna get a hit. Maybe. I think the 16 hits. Yes.
How do I describe this? You
Luigi-
just you just punch the air and you turn this thing into a spiral.
No. It's so much better because that's vacuum wave. He just pulls the Luigi's Mansion.
He has in fact been vacuumed. He is dead. He had 1
Okay.
HP.
Come on.
And then this one right here. Tit Duck's gonna use Flame
That's gonna
Impact.
have to roll.
Yeah,
Focus.
Tit-Duck will
He's
have to
gonna-
roll focus to try and get into White's Thunderdome.
Sure.
Everyone's entering the
Is that
fucking
what we're calling
Thunderdome.
it now? Is that what we're calling it now?
It is.
It's basically what it is. He basically just made a Thunderdome.
And his funny part is he made it to like keep us out and keep them away from us, and now we're all just entering it.
Well, he made it more so that they can't run. That was more the thing, is to keep them contained. Unfortunately, that is a fail. So Tit-Duck is hurt a bit. Takes about 10 points of dark damage, and is and is inflicted with shadow burn, which is burn but dark elemented.
Okay, that's fine.
Does he make it inside though? Is the
The
Yes.
49 damage.
Who's
Still makes it in.
guy.
who's
Just hurts.
inflicted with shadow burn?
All of us.
Tit-Duck. As
Oh my
Tit-Duck charged
God.
in.
Also,
Why are you
also,
guys charging in
also
here?
Simon. Simon's in here too.
And Simon Simon got shadow burn?
No,
No,
Simon.
Simon didn't. He got a little scorched, but he still passed the roll.
Man,
Real
it's
quick
like
question.
I
Is
tried
that
to
10 flat
protect you
damage?
guys, and you guys go, nah.
Hey, I entered, no problem. I'm here.
Hey, I'm
Nothing
giving you
happened to me.
flanking.
I'm okay.
True, Simon is giving you flanking. Simon and Tit-Duck are both giving you flanking.
Right. Is this flat 10 or 10 calc?
10 flat.
Okay.
Also, that flame impact will be at advantage considering it's flanking.
Also,
Now.
Wayne,
Oh,
I am now.
Okay. Yeah. Word.
I am now no longer connected to you with like taking half damage because I switched to sword mode to kill the fucking thing.
Oh, I see. It's okay.
Yeah. The thing is only active while I'm
Okay,
in shield.
you land the hit.
Word.
So I'm informing you now, after Wayne snarled, this one had 17 HP.
Oh, nice. He's cooked, literally.
He is literally cooked. He is a puddle.
So he's gonna fold
I wish
in
I had
here
some
completely because
AoE
of
damage,
my domain,
not.
because they can't regenerate in here, right?
Yes. Seemingly, as it goes into a puddle, you see it attempt to start bubbling and start to reform, only for the black flames of this little area you've created to just latch onto it and incinerate it. There is
Oh
nothing.
yes.
All right, that's it for me.
Okay.
Now it's John.
Now it is John. Properly.
So nobody else is gonna interject and just cut in.
No,
I don't
it's
have-
actually
I don't
originally
have-
White's turn.
I
You
don't
were
have
gonna
any
have him make the
priorities.
check. We were waiting for White to get back.
Oh, right.
What?
You're so right.
Ninja.
Sorry, I was eating some of my pizza. Yes, White, perception check real quick. This motherfucker.
Did he already? Did he really?
You're fucking going again.
He's muted.
The man's taking the biggest, like, multi-stage piss of his life. Okay, never mind.
Yo, Kai is pissing?
No,
No,
you!
you.
Me? Oh.
Yeah, I
it's
need
not-
you to make a perception check.
Oh. I didn't realize I'm making. Oh, because I have the ego. No, yeah, that makes sense. My fault.
the
My
guy
bad.
that's closing in on us.
Oh my fucking piece of shit. Trying to
Oof.
blame me. What the fuck?
Even with that, it is rapidly approaching. It is getting very close. Most likely before the end of this turn, before the end of this round, it will be here.
Poggers.
You can almost hear Dante crying in the background.
Balled up, hocking his knees on the floor.
Man is currently in a ball, just like, oh god, no. Now Kai, now it is you, nothing else.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Is there anybody else who would like to go? Now is your chance.
I don't have any priority
God,
moves,
I
unfortunately.
think I have a
wish
single
though.
priority move, but I don't need to use it.
I
It's
don't have
it's great.
anything.
Okay. In that case, I end my turn. No, hold on. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just go here. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so.
Okay.
And what I'll do is I'll have just cone 2. That probably doesn't. No, that doesn't hit. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. My whale will just have to do one of these. And he'll hit this dude here.
All right.
Is that fine?
Given that it's enclosed in a space, it is not able to use its speed as effective. Yes, it hits.
Okay, cool. And John is Bailey, huh? You know what? And John's gonna hit one of these on this guy.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Understood. Both of them are suppressed. And the one on the right has both of them. I'm using the hand because their balls are currently being grabbed.
Huh?
And the right one just has my
Their
less
balls.
damage.
Ninja, I've got
What?
a question for you.
I must have misheard something.
Yep.
Sounded like you said somebody's balls are being grabbed.
If White moves, does the domain go with him?
Good question. Next question.
My next question: if White is forcibly moved, does the domain go with him as well?
Good question. Next question.
I think that means no.
We'll get to that when we get to
I
that.
think it means we'll have to find out.
Fuck around, and find out. Got it.
Yep, I think so.
Wait, it's your turn.
Sorry, I was reading.
Simon has
Reading
given
what?
you
Bro, can
flanking.
read? Bro was reading the Hungry Cowboy Brothers. What he was reading.
Yeah, totally. I'd like to swap to the hammer. And since we're so close together, I mean, can I argue that I just smack both of them? Big hammer, hit big buttons.
Nah.
No,
Gotta
bro.
choose.
Ah, damn.
Hey, could I turn this into a cone attack real quick?
Can I turn this into an AoE? Big hammer. What's the damage on this? What's the hammer? Damage base, it's still 10? Or
For the
the
damage
hammer?
base is the same for the struggles among all of your friends, among all of them.
Okay, well,
Why is
I
it
just
10?
want
Wait a minute.
you have it set to 10 because of something I did the other time. Because
Yeah,
I have the
I
damage base.
remember.
So what's the damage base
It's like-
supposed to be?
It's like that. It's like 4/6.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'll just body bag.
Now, if you're body bagging, that's different.
Yeah,
That's 2
Hey.
8 for body bag.
yeah, it's 8 damage base.
You got advantage on one.
Yeah, I'm gonna advantage hit this one body bag.
Okay.
So let's roll. I don't think there's any need to.
Funnily enough, I do need you to roll damage because this one this one has not been damaged yet.
Oh,
That's not exactly how it works for crits in this one.
I gotta figure it out
Me.
then.
I got you. I got you.
I didn't think I was gonna crit it. Yeah, there it is.
Better.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
75
Christ.
damage. It's super effective.
Is he
This one
dead?
is just deleted.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
And
Control,
wait,
Alt, delete.
Yeah.
remember how body bag?
Yeah.
Oh wait, oh yeah, they didn't have shadow burn prior. So if it lived, it had shadow burn. If it
Yeah.
did, so you're good. It's just been crushed.
All right. I crushed
Heathcliff
that
is
one.
happy.
I crushed that one, and I just look at the last two. This isn't gonna go well for you.
They are not excited about this.
And they can't
Why?
leave.
White, you know what you must do, right?
What?
Staravia is still out, right?
Yeah.
The whirlwind is a ranged move, right?
Wait.
No, fuck.
Can I blow them into the walls?
Do you want to try and blow them out of the sphere? Out of your sphere of influence?
Not out of the sphere, just like. Well, I guess technically yes, because if I blow them out of the sphere, they go through the wall, they get shadow burned. Correct?
They would
Possibly.
pass their focus check.
I'll just get Staravia to blow into the sphere and see if they
Oh.
hit the wall and get shadow burn. Yeah.
Okay, roll the whirlwind. Roll a whirlwind.
That would be funny.
I need to make 2 focus checks. on these creatures with a 1 in focus. So how do I say this? They physically cannot pass the save.
Which means that they can't escape the walls and are just thrown into them.
They are thrown into them.
Mm-hmm.
Take 20 points of dark damage each. And if they live, they are shadow burned. One of them dies.
Hey, Ninja.
This other
We-
one is shadow burned
Ninja.
and has taken an injury.
Ninja, will you let me end combat right now?
Depends, what are you gonna try?
I want to swap to my axe and just have him just come up behind him. Just come up behind him.
Though I would love you to, I will not let you.
Oh.
But that is for good reason.
Yeah.
As it comes to their turn, this thing raises up, about to swing at you.
Mhm.
Suppressed.
It's attempting to struggle, just to attempt to slice him.
It's shadow burned.
And then it stops moving halfway through.
Okay.
White, your
Yeah.
your dome goes down, as it has been as it has been broken by something.
Oh shit!
As it slumps over dead.
Oh well.
As you all see a gladius impaled in its back that is white hot.
Oh yeah, that would break it.
The actual metal itself is white hot from just existing.
Damn.
Where did you get that one, White?
That wasn't me. Our help finally arrived after we took care of them.
And at White's words, you all just hear footsteps slowly approaching out of the darkness. As a well-dressed man, pale gray skin, black hair, a monochrome black and gray suit, just steps out, puts his foot directly on this thing's head, and crushes it before picking up the gladius from its back.
Visual aid.
As I will first off get the token out, and second off, visual aid.
You guys like jazz? I see.
Oh, this is our Frankenstein. I gotcha.
Looks very dead.
The only other thing that you notice, White, is his blazing red eyes. And the fact that this is the presence that you had felt. I was hoping that someone would actually clean up these stragglers. Thanks, I guess. I would have caught him eventually, but it makes my job at least a little easier.
You know, for someone who moves so fast, I would have thought they would have been more of a challenge.
I wasn't really trying.
Damn.
All right, shit, fuck.
If I wanted
Simon
to,
lowers his finger.
if I wanted to, then this whole place would be done. But that's not what I'm here for. Can't do it.
What are you here for?
Someone told someone came by trying to get training, and one of the others took her, and well, she said something about a brother. I'm going to guess that that's what I was feeling out here.
That one, as I point towards White.
You're the one that was giving off that ego?
just like my fucking whole outfit like changes back to regular. Yeah, I think it was me.
Well, it's shoddy work. That dome couldn't barely hold up against anything.
I had just learned to do that.
Still doesn't change the fact that still doesn't change the fact.
Okay, well, I had like one teacher, all right? It's not really a thing I've perfected.
He didn't really
Fair
even have a
enough.
teacher.
I'm Virgilius. I was told by the skeleton in that damn manner uh, that someone was wanting training. I thought it was the girl, but I guess it's you.
Technically both of us, I think, but yes.
Sister, right? Something like that.
Yeah, she's eccentric.
Yeah, I could tell. She's this world's red.
What?
I'd like to imagine we just hear a crash out in the middle of nowhere.
Valid crash out.
She's this world's red. I'm going to guess from everything you're this world's black.
No, he's white.
Huh?
His ego, not him.
Oh.
Well,
I get it.
from one color to another, at the very least, you got to me when you can before you ended up blowing up.
What color are you?
In my world, I'm their red.
It's part of my what?
As you just see as you just see as his eyes blaze even brighter for a few seconds. Granted, I don't have much energy in this world left, so it doesn't really matter.
What do you mean by this world?
It's a long story, one that A, I'm not being paid enough for to recount, and B, I don't give a fuck about recounting.
Fair enough.
This guy is a piece of work. I'm thinking to Dante.
Don't let him hear you! Don't let him know I'm here! As White, he looks at you for a few seconds.
Uh-huh.
Why do I feel like oddly want to punch you?
I get that a lot.
He does.
Yeah, it does.
Well, regardless, follow me. As and as you just see him flick up one of his fingers, and the entire area behind him just is set on fire, and is just burned away to give you guys a proper pathway.
Thank you.
Do you know what these things were that we fought?
I'll explain better when we get somewhere where they can't show up again.
Okay. Sparky, come here.
As Sparky, of course, follows behind you. And Virgilius leads you all to a very, very large house in the middle of this haunted forest.
Oh,
I'm sorry, in the middle of this normal forest. It's only haunted to
Right,
everybody else.
normal forest. Completely normal. As I gotta move you guys' tokens on here. But you see, like, almost everything here is... There's, like, normal human-sized stuff, but then there's just obscenely oversized stuff. Like, other things are here. Other things would be here, not just people.
Who lives here?
Mostly just me and the few others that I work with out here, trying to keep this place from falling apart. some of the aura masters and psychic masters come by, which is why the place is large.
Oh, can
Come on
you?
in.
When's the psychic master gonna be around?
Well, I haven't heard from him in a few days. Otherwise, I'm sure that I'd be happy to sick you all on them, and so I can actually rest.
That would be much appreciated.
But yeah, as you guys come in, it is like there is normal human-sized chairs and tables and stuff like that, but then obscenely large versions, like something like at least like 20, 30 feet tall would be in here.
What's
Huh.
the big stuff for?
Uh, some of the Pokemon. As I said, some of the Psychic Aura Masters come by. Not
Huh,
all of them are
that's-
human.
Huh, that's cute.
I see. Okay.
You know, I bet he would have liked that frog guy that we met.
Depending on the Pokemon, can't they just shrink their size?
Some of them do. Other ones
Fair enough.
prefer to. Other ones prefer to be even bigger for intimidation.
I see.
Oh, and don't worry about your sister. Zhao has her handled.
Gotcha.
And Zhao is.
Friend, not technically a color, but on the same tier.
That's terrifying to know. Anyways,
Well, when you awaken ego from what she experienced, it gets a little strong. Speaking of, boy, I don't know your name, don't care to learn it yet. As White, he just points at you. Have you
Well,
heard a woman whispering in your head recently?
have I?
Not that you know of.
No.
Good. Then she hasn't figured out that you exist yet. If you ever hear a woman start whispering in your head, telling you to give in to your despair, do not listen. If you do, you're done. You're gone. You'll lose yourself to your own darkness and end up nothing but a monster. Happened to many.
Yeah, I've been told that.
How it usually works for most people, seemingly other than you and your sister. An ego awakens when you're at your lowest point in life. You're at you're at rock bottom. Your mind's in your mind's in its darkest depths, and she shows up. If you're able to keep going and strive to keep going forward, you get an ego. If you fail and listen to her, you'll distort.
Right.
Now, I suggest set yourselves up, rest a bit, do whatever the fuck you need to do. I don't really care. Just don't mess with any of my stuff.
You mentioned that my dome that I made wasn't adequate. You can make your own?
I wouldn't need to, and I don't need to. Whatever. If I need to kill something, it's dead before it even knows I'm there.
But if you had to.
Technically,
Interesting.
blocked a creature about 10 times that thing's size without even activating my ego.
Oh. Strong man.
Anyway, I'm going to guess, child, as he points to you, Simon. You were asking about those creatures. I'm going to guess you guys need an actual rundown on what they're doing, on what they are.
I mean, they felt like ghosts, but they did not. They were very odd. I not like
Because
anything.
they come from one.
Are you saying they're a ghost of a ghost?
No. It makes them. We don't know why. Showed up not too long back and start trying to take over the whole island.
And you haven't dealt with it because
Well, for one, we have no idea where the fuck it is. Just know just know that it exists.
nod.
Two, from everything we know, the reason it's been sending out those things is to keep us occupied. Let's just say though the small ones you guys fought, nothing compared to what I have to fight every 5 minutes. Speaking of, as you all hear a massive roar in the distance, almost like a dragon. Give me a second. As you just see him step out over to the window and hold out his hand, as a spear that looks almost like if it was made of blood appears in his hand, as he just chucks it out the window. That should be good enough for that one. Ugh. But we don't know what that thing is, why it's here, aside from wanting to take over the island.
It's probably after the ghost source.
Don't know what that is, but I'm almost certain. But I have a bad feeling that you're probably right.
It would look like I don't know how long you've been here, but it would look like a really big crystal. If I'm reading the energy-wise properly, it would be some sort of mix between like a purple and a dark pink.
I haven't seen one myself, but it's possible that I just haven't. I prefer to, stay out of the way of all of that. As White, he looks at you again. I'm getting a
Right.
feeling off of you.
What kind of feeling?
What are those weapons you have?
You mean these? And I'll just summon my axe.
Yeah,
Oh, what's
that.
this over here?
It's something I got from what's Darkrai, my patron?
Yeah.
Something I got from my
As you
patron.
as you call him your dad.
Oh yeah, it's something I got from my dad.
Because you've always repeatedly just called Darkrai your dad for whatever reason. I mean, your father is alive. You're pretty sure, at least. You haven't seen him in a while. Your mom says he's alive, so.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, I see now. Oh, great. And I thought that me finally being alone meant I was rid of the sinners. Great. Gotta deal with them again. Is Dante with you? Dante, are you over there with him? If so, get your clock face bitch ass out here. You just hear White. You just hear Dante screaming.
You know that scene from Scott Pilgrim, the movie, where Scott jumps out the window?
Yeah, he just left.
I summon Dante, throw him out the window. He just goes flying. Like I full force strength throw him out a window. He crashes somewhere in the woods. I said, he just left. I just throw him.
White, you blink for a second. The whole party
Yeah.
just blinks for a split second. He's gone. Virgilius is just gone.
He's screwed. Yep. Cool. Let's get some
Oh,
rest,
then
guys.
I'm not that guy.
and then just as quickly as he came back, you see him just carrying the sword in one, the sword minus the actual blade in one hand, and then just holding up Dante by the scruff of his neck. But, like he's just holding him like a cat would.
I'm just thinking, Dante, I really tried. I really did try.
I know you did. Dante, did you tell him to hide from me? No? What's 9 plus 10? 21? You're stupid. As you just see him lift Dante and then just smash him into the ground.
He says
Oh,
21.
I've been wanting to do that for a while.
He says 21, and White just smiles. Says, "Ah, yes, I taught him well."
I've been needing to do that for a while. All right, fix yourself up, clock. As he just kicks him in the shin a little bit and then goes back to sit down. I've needed that.
No, I
I've
can't
needed
believe
that
the
stress
clock
reliever.
got clocked.
Though I'm guessing, considering numbers, you only have Dante and 3 of the others.
Yeah.
Well,
Technically,
that means you're
one is a
missing.
pair. I guess he's a new sin. I don't know.
Well, considering I'm feeling like all of you are connected to Dante's clock, that means he's made 5 new sinners. As he just looks at Dante, I'm not paying them. I don't even get paid. I know.
Wait, you pay people?
I paid everyone but Dante.
Damn. Okay.
Well, I paid everyone but Dante and Don Quixote. We don't talk about her.
All right. Okay. All right. It was fucking bullshit.
But I guess if the sinners seem to be helping you out, I guess I can do my part. I know that at least a few of them are on this island like me, so it'll be a case of actually finding where they are, but you all seem reliable enough. Enough.
Thanks? Question
Or,
mark.
or at least most of you do. Green hair
My
seems
name's
reliable.
Simon.
Child seems reliable.
I appreciate that.
See? Someone gets it.
Hey man, my reliability can be bought though. Hmm.
I'm not putting you on the payroll.
And you're sure you want to live with that risk? Would you rather lower like any chances you can?
You think I need you?
I'm just gonna walk over and like whisper to this guy. I know you probably don't care about social media, but this guy has a lot of followers. It could cause you people issues in the future since you don't like
Think I
people.
care about people?
Yeah, that's my point. You seem like you don't want people bothering you. He could make people bother you.
And?
Well, Kai, I try. I don't. Fucking, he doesn't care.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's nothing we can do about that. That was a real convincing argument you gave. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I know, right? Like, damn. Okay.
Like, damn, okay. It is about this moment that you all start to feel as if the entire building is shaking. Like, just in a rhythm, like, boom.
Are those steps or claps?
Steps. It's probably one of the auras. He likes to be large. Well, granted, he just is large. It's the reason we have to make this place like 20 fucking feet tall.
How is he clapping without his hands?
He has hands.
Uh-oh.
Those dummy thick cheeks.
Lamau.
And I believe a term that you all would use is his hands are rated E for everyone. As uh this larger door just is knocked open, and what you all see is not a human, and you honestly barely can recognize it as a Pokemon. This thing is massive. Its body is just completely been like ran through with like multiple weapons, and it's just casually pulling them out of itself like it doesn't care.
Hello.
The most notable thing about it is its very large ursine body and the bright red gem on its head.
I'm hearing that this thing is dummy thick.
As
Oh, hello.
you all would know that this is a Blood Moon Ursaluna.
I see.
Hello there.
And in case you need full art.
Is it like
Well, I would love to
physicals
see the
there,
full
or is
art.
it ghosts there?
This thing is pure muscle. It's
Yeah.
pure anger.
Oh, that's something to fight.
Unadulterated violence.
Now that's something to fight.
You look so fluffy.
Damn. Got him.
As it just looks at all of you and then looks up at Virgilius, or just looks down at Virgilius. Guess. And it just goes and sits down on a large chair in the corner of the room.
Aw, he's
Uh,
just a little guy.
Simon would like to approach.
Simon, you don't even need to use your psychic or anything for this. You just feel the pure violence radiating off of this thing. This thing is not a physical attacker. This thing is special solely because of how violent it is.
Simon will look back towards Virgilius. I'm not going to capture him. But would you ask him, please, may I take recordings?
I mean, you can try.
Simon approaches.
The creature looks at you.
Simon's going to hold up his research ball. I made this. It lets me record information, but then it just always catch release. Would you please allow me to gather your information?
It picks up small ball.
Oh.
And it bonks itself on the head.
Oh,
doesn't
he's
get
a nice
absorbed,
guy.
but it
No.
does give you the data.
I've got the data of the fucking
it is
creature.
It is an Ursaluna, which, if you did not know, is the final stage of Ursaring, of the Ursa Ring line.
Mm-hmm.
There is two different forms of it. There is one that is quadrupedal, that is standard Ursaluna. They are normal ground type, regardless of form. Notably, a lot of Ursaluna are pretty uncommon in modern day. They were a lot more common in ancient times.
Makes sense for this area.
And Blood Moon especially is even rarer. As Ursaluna itself is already a pretty strong and violent Pokemon, Blood Moon mostly comes about from a need for it to basically give up most of its mind to pure violence.
Yes.
So what you're telling me is that this thing is just basically a Tibetan monk that it's given itself to violence, but understands that violence is only option one. There is other options.
Basically imagine the Doomslayer as a Pokemon.
God, I love it.
God damn
It
it.
exists for one purpose, and that is violence.
The fucking down.
This one seems at least to have more of its mind than most of its kind.
I think the
interesting.
In
best
this
part about this
instance, would
is
that make fuck? Oh god, Austin's character's
Simon.
name is slipping me. Would this make Simon Isabel in this case?
Yes.
Nice.
Without a second thought, yes.
So
It seems more amused that you were brave enough to approach it.
this is amazing. As I'm uploading my data to the Pokedex, I don't know if anybody else has ever, managed to catch one of these things, but I have now gotten all the information on this thing.
It has been. It is just very rare. And usually the only caught Ursalunas are ones that were caught as like a Teddy Ursa or an Ursa ring and then evolved into this form.
This is so cool. I can write a paper about this.
It's very cool indeed.
I'll talk to it.
You're going to attempt to converse with the violent entity.
Yeah.
I mean, out of all of us, White has the best chance.
Lamau. Violence begets violence.
Well, White, what do you say to it? It's just staring at you.
After you're done, like, relaxing, we should spar sometime.
The moment that the word spar leaves your mouth, you can just see it go from like a neutral face to the widest grin that you've ever seen.
That's a lot of teeth.
You guys just see White's face just going, yes, he's vibrating.
White, White, it's a yes until you see that its eyes are even widening. It's going like full manic, and you're just like, oh wait a minute, oh fuck, what have I done? Oh no, I'm just like, I think I just hit one of these things' words.
He has a spot
Pause.
that only fights can satisfy.
Virgilius just looks at all of you and blinks, and then looks at the Ursaluna. You can fight them later. I know that you want to. You can fight them later. It looks almost disappointed at those words.
Damn. Bro got cocks.
Hey, Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
This thing really likes just fights in general, right?
Yes, seemingly.
There's a special thing I have in my backpack that I would like to hand it.
And what is that?
If you scroll through my backpack, you'll find something called a calling card, and you'll understand what I'm doing.
Okay, let me go through your backpack. Where the fuck is your backpack? It's probably on notes page.
It's just you just have to scroll down. It's all the items I have. I just want to hold up this calling card and go, you can use this to summon a really powerful fighting opponent.
As it picks up this as you guys realize what Simon is giving it, Simon is giving this thing the calling coral that you guys got from the Diglett, from the ocean Diglett.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
I see.
And you see almost miraculously as it duplicates. It has its own now. So you guys get to keep it, and this thing has apparently been given its own chance to fight.
Wait,
Thought we were
how did
gonna
it?
cheese the victory. God
Wait,
damn
how
it.
did it? How did it duplicate it just now?
Good question. It did not. The Diglett
The
works in mysterious ways.
Fuck.
I'm so confused. What do you mean it didn't?
Uh,
Did it? It
No,
didn't.
the
Diglett works
Diglett
in mysterious ways.
cloned the calling card so it had a friend to fight.
The Diglett still wants to fight all of you, but it also wanted to fight this guy now that it had been privy to its existence from it touching the calling coral. So the Diglett, being the ocean Diglett, made a second calling coral just for this thing to fight, so they can fight.
I'm gonna take back the
Interesting.
original coral and just there you go. May you have fun.
It is happy. It has been appeased. You all have made a friend. And I don't mean friend, it is friend.
His friend.
Friend.
Wow. Run.
As after a few seconds, Virgilius just coughs to just get all of your attention. Anyway, big guy, do you think you can do us all a favor? I have a feeling that if what the ghost has told me is right, then these kids are contracted to help us with the problem. Bring them to
Yeah,
your
that-
boss. If you
This thing
want to
has a-
test them to be sure that they can handle it, then go for it.
This thing has a boss?
Yeah, it may be one of the masters of aura, but it's not the only one.
Oh.
And there's
Masters
one
of
that's
Aura,
stronger
you
than
say?
it. There's one that is far, far stronger. That thing actually can give me a fight. So,
Oh, do you want a calling coral as well?
no.
Okay.
Oh, and fuck, what was your name again? White, right? That was it.
Yeah.
Good. Great. I have to remember that for a while. As you just see him walk over and pull out a small little device and chucks it at you. It seems to be a badge of some kind.
I see.
We got the ghost badge.
That should let you know if you're in near any of the other centers.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. I'm glad to get rid of it. If anything, us being in this world is just a vacation for me. Oh, and make sure to pick Dante up out of the ground when you guys go. He's still in there. As you all see where he smashed Dante into the floor, Dante is basically like in the Yamcha pose, currently embedded into the floor.
Lamau.
He never was good at handling when I actually had to fight him. I didn't do it often, but it's funny regardless. As he will go back and sit down at the table. Whenever you all want to go, you can go. If you have any questions, if you need to ask me of them, I'll try and answer.
I don't think so. He's already stated that they haven't found the big whatever the big fucker is. Where does the ghouls seem to coalesce or be summoned from the most? Because that would be where the biggest guy is, even if they can't find it.
That is the issue. They seem to come out of the shadows. It spits them out, sends them through the shadows. They appear wherever it wants them to be. So we can't find where they're going, because either they regenerate and then slink back into the shadows to escape, or they die.
Where have the shadows just generally coalesced the most around here? I understand that this is a giant, deep, dark, haunted forest, or TM, regular forest, but there's got to be some part that is, wildlife and or Pokemon, or just in general, people do not go to the most.
Mountain range.
Is that towards the north?
Further up, yeah.
I think
I
that's where we
suggest
should
not
start.
going that way right now, at least.
We'll go with
I
friend.
believe your friend's sister and Zhao are currently fighting. As you all just hear an explosion in the distance. Yep, they're fighting.
Well, we'll go with friend to meet the biggest boss, and then I guess we have to try hunting down the bad guy.
Well, the plan at least is to try and get the ghosts, all the main ghost group, the psychic, all the psychic masters and the aura masters to actually work together and kill the thing. Cause as you've seen, that thing is whatever that thing that's making them is. It's more than willing to play unfair. So we gotta play unfair. And I say a AAA army that can destroy the thing should go well enough.
Oh, um, this probably won't be helpful, but just in case it's the difference between you hitting something and not, I want to walk over and give Virgilius a tag.
Won't help me a lot, but you know what? I at least appreciate the gesture.
I mean,
Thanks, kid.
from what I understand, this thing would help if it tries to shield itself. So,
Fair enough. Not like it could
okay.
stop me, but fair enough.
And then Simon will immediately turn around and run over to Friend. Okay, I'm ready to go, Friend.
Simon, friend picks you. The friend, the Ursa Luna picks you up and puts you on his shoulder.
I am so happy. Simon is never leaving this forest, you guys. This is his hometown now. He's moving here.
But if anyone has any other questions or anything for Virgilius, this is your time to do it.
No questions.
No.
The only question I have is actually I don't have any questions, I should say, because bro refuses to pay.
Is there
White?
any way that White can make that dome thing stronger?
Well, I mean, if he wanted to, get his ego better under control, I could help him. But
You
we're kind
should-
of in a situation where I can't really right now.
Okay, so when we get back, you should definitely do that.
Once all this stuff is done and I actually have free time, I'm willing to spend a little bit of time to help him actually use it, rather than just letting his energy burst out like like an overinflated water balloon.
I didn't give her straws.
Oh.
I didn't realize you was eating.
I apologize.
All right.
My mother just came into the room.
I
Fine.
believe it
Time
is.
to give food.
It's time to go.
White, do you have anything left to ask before you go?
I guess when he's gonna maybe do some one-on-one training with me.
Just told you.
He said that you'll have the chance after like the situation is sorted. After whatever thing that is attacking the place is that is causing problems in the forest is no longer causing problems, then you'll have the chance. All right. The Ursaluna offers up its arms to lift you all, to help carry you.
Sure. I will take the offer.
This thing lifts you all up without basically like any issue. It just kind of puts you on its shoulders and starts walking back. It walks through the area that you guys had previously left, and is just but rather than going north like you had, it is going left. I forget which direction this technically would be on a compass because I'm a dum dum.
West.
West, indeed.
East.
And as it starts going, it then just kind of puts you all on the ground for a minute, and it looks over all of you. And Jade, it looks at you,
Look back.
and he gives you a nod, and then just picks you all up and starts going. You have no idea what that was about,
Oh. Interesting.
and many, many more hours of just lounging around while the Ursaluna pulls you along.
Enough hours
However,
for rest or no?
yeah, you guys are at full HP. All your stuff's restored.
Ooh. Very poggers. Also seen stuff. Is that
Yep.
back? Hell yeah.
Yep. Because a scene cut is going to happen as you all end up. You all end up at the base of a very large dead tree. Well, at least dead from the bottom. There is like leaves and stuff closer to the top, but well, that's at the top. It's a long way. At least that's what you all think. And then you just see the Ursaluna just put its hands directly into the tree and just start climbing with you guys on its shoulders.
This
Oh.
is so awesome.
How tall is this tree?
Um uh
Yes.
Just like an estimate, like a rough estimate.
500 feet?
Okay.
It just doesn't care. It's just doing it.
That's
It just looks like it does this thing does this regularly.
Off the height of a mountain.
Jade will make sure to hold on tight because that's a long way down.
But after not too long, you all end up at the top of the tree. You see that there's actual like foliage up here. It isn't all
Oh.
dead.
Okay.
And then you see that there is homes. There is homes along these branches, along these large branches, supports everywhere to actually keep up buildings. It looks man-made. And yet, as you're looking around, you do not see a single human.
But do I
But what
see
you
something?
see is countless amounts of fighting Pokemon.
Fighting types. Okay.
As you are in the village of Aura,
Hmm.
where Aura is trained.
Well then.
As I will get you guys on the map.
Ooh.
As the Ursaluna just keeps carrying you guys up a bit more into a larger house and put down in front of a pedestal and a massive throne made of just seemingly purpose built to hold a creature that is somehow even larger than the Ursaluna.
Even larger? Oh
Yes.
my god.
By the way, Ninja,
Mm-hmm.
you had the most perfect opportunity, and you just dropped it. And you were saying where Aura is trained. You had the perfect opportunity to say where Aura is farmed.
No. That's later.
Oh, we
Oh,
get to the
shit.
farm later.
Yeah, yeah, later on when you guys later on once you guys start getting awakened, that's when aura farming happens.
Ah.
Listen, Gamma needs to get his awakening before he's allowed to start aura farming.
That's crazy.
Fair enough.
But the Ursuluna just kind of looks around for a minute. It seems oddly confused that there's nothing here.
Are we about to see like the tiniest creature on that throne?
That would be
Um,
hilarious.
Gamma, I need you to make me a perception check.
Sure. Aye, Captain.
Is it just gonna be a Riolu?
Here's
Is that what it is?
Shioni. Uh, is an 18 good enough?
As you are going through, as you are waiting for whatever this thing is that's supposed to be here, you just no one else has the ability to sense aura like you do. You don't see it. You feel it.
Of course I feel it, dude. It's aura, bro.
I
Either got it or
mean,
you don't.
it is like everything has aura. Like everything has a bit of aura. It has aura to it. It's the energy of the soul. It's the energy of the body, the will. But what
It
you're
doesn't have that.
feeling is not just, oh yeah, I'm detecting some aura. No. What you're feeling is this aura is genuinely so powerful that I can't see anything else.
Oh,
I think Jinwoo's about to appear.
it's too powerful.
As you all hear the crunching steps of metal scraping against wood. As as something walks out from the back room and takes its seat on the throne.
And that
As
is
a Pokemon that I'm sure that many would recognize as one of the pseudo legendary Pokemon that exists in this world. That of a Haxorus.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Because fun fact, in another version of PTU, Haxorus actually has the Aura keyword. Or it's in the sister.
Interesting.
It's in the sister system. So Haxorus is actually an Aura user.
That's very interesting.
But what you're seeing is not a Haxorus. At least not a normal one. As it has never been documented, but there was rumors that more Pokemon had Mega Evolutions. And considering that you found some stones for them, it's not that surprised when the creature in front of you is a Mega Haxorus.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
so what you're saying is he has mega hacks.
Yep,
Mega hat.
correct.
As he
what
looks
it means.
among the party and then looks back up at the Ursuluna. Why did you bring humans here? As it just kind of nods and you just hear bear noises. The Ursuluna doesn't understand. He doesn't know how to talk human. So it's just using bear noises.
I see.
Noises more
Just-
than meets the eye.
As it then just looks down to all of you. You all really believe you can assist us in dealing with that threat?
The melodic thought so.
Of course they did.
They're not the only ones, but melodic thought so.
The only reason I am unable to join them currently is that there is an issue. Some of those creatures have possessed some of my greatest warriors, and they are unable to fight. They are being controlled against their will. And I know that if I were to come down and face them, it would result in some of the greatest soldiers that I've trained being killed.
Is there a way to purge it?
When the body is weakened, those shadow creatures like to flee. I've seen it many times, and I've executed many in attempt to purge them. These ones are a bit more crafty than some of the other spawn that beast created. Their control over the mind seems far stronger than others. I do not expect you to survive. I will not even lie to you on that. So I'll give you a choice. You can either leave and go back to your little homes, or you can assist me in freeing my comrades.
Simon presses a hand to his very friendly pin and goes, "I believe in our victory."
I agree. We won't die so easily.
We're pretty resilient somehow.
Resilient is a possible word. Though if you intend to do this, then a test will need to be issued to ensure it. As he looks up at the Ursaluna, and you all just see the Ursaluna start smiling.
This is the part where we had to battle friend, isn't it?
Not battle, survive. You all said you were resilient, yes? Then we'll have a bit of a game, as it were. The Ursaluna will go all out, unrelenting for a full minute. If you can survive, then I will bring you on the mission to free my comrades. If you die, then nothing of worth was lost.
Simon raises his hand. What if we win?
As I said, I'll bring you along.
No, you said we had to
There's no-
survive. What if we beat him?
You wish to properly go into combat with him.
You already said he has to go all out.
He looks at the Ursaluna, and the Ursaluna is just rapidly nodding. It actively seems more excited at this. Fine. I can tell at least one of you has aura. For that one, I'm willing to train them. For the rest of you, you can either gain. I'll have some of my masters of the forge make some equipment, or you can recruit some of those in training to join your little parties.
Same thing we got that one time. Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, no. Simon's down. He's like, I agree to these terms.
Yeah, I'm not against it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then I guess Enough of you have agreed. Fine. Take the time you need to prepare yourselves. You'll need it. As the Ursaluna is pretty much almost like it's almost like jumping at a million miles a minute. It's almost going so fast that it's vibrating out of pure excitement.
We
This
need to
one
beat
just
it.
seems happy to fight.
I think game plan here. We definitely start off with the shield, just see how much damage he's gonna end up doing to us. White, do you still have any nightmare charges? Good talk.
I I just imagine that White has um that White during the like lift up to this area, White is just passed out and is currently just sleeping on the shoulder of the of the Ursaluna.
He
Is
just went,
this just us against it, or us and Pokemon?
All of all of you, not your Pokemon. Just
Okay.
the party versus the Ursaluna.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't know what Kai just put in the chat, but all right, so if we start in shield, White should start ego boosted with one of his weapons, so he can get in as much damage as possible. Do we want to attempt to set up the light screens and stuff beforehand, or do that on after we've started combat? He said we're allowed to.
How
What
much
did he
can
say?
we prepare?
You have 10
Prepare
minutes.
ourselves. Said we're allowed to prepare ourselves, so
I mean, I can just set up
minutes, I
all the
see.
blessings that I have. That's a good 5 of them.
Oh.
We can do it in 9,
8,
7,
stop.
6,
4.
I'm gonna smack him.
3 minutes it is then. I'm kidding.
All right.
You guys have 10 minutes to set up.
Okay, well, the blessings
Okay.
don't have anything that runs out. Like, it doesn't run out. They're
Yeah,
just
it doesn't
there
run
until
out until
used or
rest.
until scene changes.
Asking our aura guys here, is anything like particularly effective against you guys?
No.
Flips and falls. I find when somebody falls over that they lose like 100 aura.
Lamau. We are just kind of people. We're a little strong, but we can still very much be injured. Any way is
We are
is
not
the
in
correct
fact
way.
bulletproof.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can take damage the regular way. We just hit a bit harder than the average Joe.
Oh, shit. Ninja. I
Yeah?
got a full research on Ursaluna before this. What typings
Yeah.
is he?
Normal ground.
Okay, so we can assume normal ground aura. So, for my peace of mind, what the fuck is effective, guys?
Fighting is
water,
effective.
grass.
Water, grass,
That's it.
ice.
Ice?
Awesome.
Ice. Yeah,
Ice.
ice.
Okay, I
Ghost
can do
moves
ice.
and ghost moves will not work because he's normal type.
Yep.
Oh, so I'm halfway shut down completely. Fuck.
Yeah, normal types is not a good matchup for you.
Uh, Yeah, no, this is gonna be difficult for Simon, but I do have ice and I've got Aliage's spells, so I can at least use those.
If we have 10 minutes, I'm gonna set up all my blessings. Light screen, reflect, safeguard, lucky chant, harmonic convergence are all set up. And because I don't get to use this very often, I'm also gonna set up my critical art as well.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going all out here.
Mm,
Everything I
don't
have.
forget 10 minutes. Does that mean I can set up
I'll
both
put
of
okay.
my points? Or is that crazy?
You put it in chat. Let me write it down as well. Light screen, like how many uses.
Oh yeah, you did put up both of your points earlier, didn't you?
I
But you
did
I
also
just
said
do
you
was
gotta
that,
write them
reminded
down.
of
yeah.
this. Hey Gamma,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make me a focus check.
Sure. Alright, time to see if I'm crippled or not.
The effects took a little while to kick in, but you definitely felt that your body was not happy at releasing so much aura very fast. You do not suffer any permanent injury, but you do have a singular injury to your name until the end of today.
Okay.
So you're at 1 injury currently.
Understood.
I mean, that gives White a single nightmare charge, at least.
That's about all I really need to. Well, I guess if I
most
can
all
put
of
out
my
I can
shit
put
is
out a
just
Pokemon, I can do some setup with that.
all my stuff is just reactionary based. I really don't have anything that's on hit. So I guess the best I can do is
Oh, I'll use Pori this fight, I think. Yeah.
ooh.
Am I crazy? I am. Never mind.
Are you crazy? Oh my! I can do
Yeah,
some.
I
I
am.
can do some really funny with Pori this fight. Really funny stuff.
If we got time to prepare, can I use workup before this fight starts? Is that insane?
Ninja?
I mean, technically you can.
I mean, technically, I just did.
Quick time OP.
Let me just see if I
I'm
crit
sure the
on the
Ursaluna is
workup.
going to be happy.
Okay. Let me just see if I
Yeah, we're
crit
giving him
on it
a
real
real fight.
quickly. Okay, I don't. Just as a refresher for the stream, I'm going to show my critical art again, so we can see exactly what it does. I think I'm going to use the technical point again. That's just going to be it. I'll stick to the 1. The repercussions are very concerning. I think that's all my setup out of the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Though I would love to do more and do the fight tonight, it is only 4 minutes till end of session. So we can go over everything for prep work and stuff, as well as the plan and everything for the fight next time.
Yeah, for me it's just all my blessings that I'm doing and then my critical art.
Next time on Beyblade.
That's all I'm doing for prep.
Indeed, next time on Beyblade, the party
Yes.
the party fights a cracked out Ursaluna.
That we do.
That it do.
That
As
we do.
mhm. as Van would say so in one of the other campaigns we're doing, he's currently on combat cocaine.
Shit,
Yep.
combo king. Okay.
I love we love our combat cocaine. But it was a fun session.
It was.
I hope you all have a wonderful night.
Hey, you too, man.
And next time we continue the ghost arc.